Welcome to the stream. Returning once again to entertain with my wit and utter humiliation, it's time to watch your favorite Canuck fail. So sit back on your Chesterfield, crack a brewski, and grab your poutine. But today we join together in peace, harmony, and a whole lot of ass-fuckery. Now, it's time to crank up that energy, so bring it on. Hype it up, pass it around, and put it in the chat. Let's hype this motherfucker up. Hell yeah!
Begin.
Let's begin! Alright, we're gonna be doing another episode of Postmasters of the Universe. Ladies, gents, binaries, in-betweens, snake people, and the lizard people from down below. Let's do this all over again. Let's adjust the music, then we're gonna unmute ourselves and get back in with our players. Hey, everybody that is in there, the Ellie, the Talking with Adam, the fake Twigby, all the times. Yes, long time no see. Much nice to see you all. Let's get back into such a thing as
Speak of the devil.
That's me.
I'm an imp.
And we got all the players, and we all said, think we are all pretty much ready to go. Let me, it's a little loud. We're gonna switch this, since it's Postmasters of the Universe. Let's switch to something a little different than the RPG music here. There we go. And I really gotta do something about my beard. Time to dye it some colors and shit again. You don't recognize me? I know it's because I changed my username. Don't worry, it don't hurt no much anyways. What was your username before the fake Twigby? I do not know who you are. I don't know who you is. All right, getting ourselves situated. Zach Gaming Forever. Yeah, I think I actually do remember that name. The fake Twigby's new though. Well, thanks for coming back. We missed you. All right, who are we missing in the game? Kirby, I think. That's on.
And girls. We're just taking a second.
Yeah. When we were ready to go with another Postmasters. Just working on some designs for Webtoon. I decided to take a break. A Webtoon. I was like, what is Webtoon specifically? Oh, a Webtoon. Well, that's pretty cool. And the shit people can do nowadays. Okay. Thank you, Foregathers, for the follow. Much appreciated as we get our players set up for Postmasters. Okay, here we go. So, previously with the Postmasters, let me bring up some of the stuff from before. You dealt with your first official delivery. Sorry. Before I do this, before I do the recap, everyone is here. Let's do a sound off. Everyone here?
Check.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. You had your first official delivery. There was a series of difficult and sort of old rare deliveries you said had been sort of post-dated at the time when they were first turned in, which was like 2,000 years ago. So you are delivering packages that have been sitting and gathering dust for millennia. As you failed adventurers, now Postmasters, have gone to deliver this oddly heavy, fairly heavy thing. which you never found out what it was, because as you went down and got to the address, you looked up some information, you did some research, which good on you guys. I've had experienced players forget to do that step. Like, they just, like, fucking rush in and be like, let's just go kill some shit, like, do no research, and then they just get their tuchus wiped. Yeah, no worries, fake Twigby. We don't always pay attention to the chat when we're playing, so that's not unusual. Now, with this, you discovered that the address that you're supposed to bring it to is just a bakery, and the guy you were looking for, which you found out was some sort of fiend or demon or something, wasn't listed at that address. In fact, it would be weird if he was, because he's some sort of like ancient demon lord thing or something. So you have no idea what was going on with that. But you did find a mind flayer baker who'd just gotten into baking, but yet made these delicious cookies that several of you, especially Gwyn, enjoyed. I do wear the best shirts.
Yeah, those brain cookies were so good.
Brain cookies.
I can second that.
I got bags of them.
And you know where to get a steady supply.
I know you're. Did his nipples always do that?
No, I've added nipple shine.
Yeah.
I've added a slight glow over the post and postmasters that goes on and off, and I've added. Let's zoom in on this. I've added some nipple shine.
Are you gonna add in something new every time?
Dude, I fucking love it.
Every time I'll like change something a little different, a little minor, see if anyone notices. But yeah, no, his nipples did not always shine.
Okay.
Tiny nipples, I love it.
But you got there, you did some questioning, you did some research, and you just decided to check out the basement, because he had like an oven down there. And oddly enough, the oven didn't seem to have any sort of exhaust outlet. It did not seem to have any sort of fuel powering the heat from the oven. And you're like, the fuck is this shit? So you do a little bit of looking around, and I forget who found it. I think it was Baka, maybe? Someone found the secret door.
It was me. I wrote the.
So it was Yui. Yui found it.
Yeah.
You found a secret door leading down into a area below the basement. An area, you know, I'm turning my music down. It's too loud. An area that was hot and like overpoweringly so. It normally powers an oven, right? So you were looking at like 50, 60 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Americans, you'd have to deal with it. 50, 60 degrees Celsius, like fucking ginormously hot. And you get down there and you start going through what is essentially an underground superheated dungeon where parts of the floor itself were actually starting to liquefy into lava and magma. Actually, here, I will show it to the stream at the very least. All the messiness that did ensue. I was pretty proud of it, considering it was like a quickie 2-second map I made. But yeah, it was this underground superheated lava type thing. You know, I'll bring you all over very slowly anyways. Where you fought things like animated loaves of bread, melted cheese methods, and little pot-bellied stove creatures that were also superheated in the inside and exploded when they died. Working your way through, you guys did find a secret cache of interesting objects which you had taken, which was really nice, and then finally made it to the final room that was just filled with piping hot magma. And it was here that you discovered the individual himself, Borgar Skullcook, and you delivered him the package in a very, I would say, fearful manner, being like, here's your fucking package. You threw it like you're like an Amazon delivery driver and just left.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that, guys.
Hey, nobody said we were the best.
Yeah, UPS!
We did.
We are failed adventurers. So.
I mean, he didn't take any offense to it.
No, he was fine with it.
Open and take it.
To be fair, if we were UPS, we would have just left the package on the doorstep and walked away.
You would have delivered it to the bakery and been like, it's close enough. You want sign for this? No, that's fine. I'm going to write a note that says I tried to deliver it 5 hours earlier. Yeah. But yeah, no, and you guys, I think, learns as new players, as everyone except Bad Hair Gaming is new at this, and I think you learn some valuable lessons about things like traps, especially Baka, who discovered traps could be everywhere: doors, chests, floors, and just because you look for a trap doesn't mean you stop looking when you go around a corner. So that's where we left off with that. But you made your delivery, you grabbed your brain cookies, and you made it out. And you did okay. A-okay. So before we start the day, before we go back to the post office, which I'm going to be smart and start preloading all of these scenes that we're going to be hopefully using today. Is there anything... Now, I'm going to give you like a bit of a rest period. You made your delivery for the day. You're kind of working on like a commission basis by mission rather than like an hourly thing. So you did your like delivery for the day. You're gonna have like a day rest type of thing. Is there anything that anyone wanted to do over this next like 24 hours of rest? Since we got some downtime, I will go back to the comforting music.
I would like to see if there's a magic shop in the city.
A magic shop. Okay. Well, since we are playing in a ultra high fantasy version of D&D, of course there's magic shops. What kind? Are you looking for like the mysterious wizard and like in a smoky shop? Or are you looking like for like the discount Walmart version of a magic shop?
Mysterious wizards with magical weapons. Who sells magical weapons?
With magical weapons. Okay. Mysterious wizard in a smoky shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. I've got a... Here we are. Here we are. Okay. So, going around... Yeah, and if everyone wants, I was going to wait till the end of the day, but just go ahead and do it now. If you want to take a long rest, you can find this on your character sheet near your picture. There's like a little picture of a bed. You want to click the one that looks like it's like a half and half, the hourglass on the right. If you hold your cursor over the bed, they pop up. Click the right-hand hourglass. You'll take a long rest. That will reset your hit points, your spell slots, if you've pooped for the day, pretty much everything. So feel free to take a long rest, reset yourself, feel refreshed. All of that good shit. So the magic shop. Yes, let's pull one out of our arse here, and we are going to say you have found the Augury and Alchemy is the name of the magic shop.
What?
Alchemy?
Augury and Alchemy.
Oh.
Walk in while I go to this shop while everybody else is trying to figure out where they want to go.
It's a small magic shop. It's one of those, sometimes you get like the buildings, but then there's like that stairwell outside that kind of leads down to like another brick storefront underneath the main building, and it's kind of like tucked out of the way. That's what the Augury and Alchemy look like. On the front is a sign that looks like a mortar and pestle with like an eye on the front of the mortar and pestle itself.
Mm-hmm.
And you open it up. It's got the smoke coming out of incense, herbs, and whatever shit this wizard dude is probably smoking. You instantly feel a little happier, a little hungrier, and maybe a little more willing to spend money as soon as you enter and smell this smoke.
As I get a little hungry, I'll just I just pull out the rest of my bread paste and just start churning it while looking around.
Okay. It's one of those like disheveled knick-knack stores. There's no organization or rhyme or reason to anything that goes on within the store. walking around, the building itself wasn't terribly large, yet as you walk around this store, it just seems to be row after row after row. Like, it just keeps going, and whenever you like look around, because of the labyrinth of shelf work, you can never quite see the opposite end of the store.
Gotcha. I look around for any like weapons, such as like a quarterstaff or a spear.
Make a wisdom ability check for me. So this is like a straight up wisdom check.
Check wisdom. Here we go. It's a 13.
Okay, so despite there being no organization of any kind, you somehow, just through sheer force of will, kind of move between the shadowy, dark, almost near endless amount of shelves until you kind of find the area that you're looking for. There's a loose collection of weapons, armors, and then a single magical pot. For some reason, you have no idea why it's there. But
it's a magical pot.
Just seems to be there, like miscatalogued, or some asshole customer was like, I want this. No, I don't want this, and then like put it in the wrong place.
Oh. Can I open that pot?
It's open. It's an open air, like small, like cauldron style pot.
Okay. Can I pick it up and examine it? Can I use detect magic? Or
yeah. Oh, if you want to detect magic, I mean, almost everything on the shelves glow.
Okay. Well, I don't. If they glow without me like having to use that, then I don't want to use it.
No, if you have your detect magic on, because that's how detect magic works. When you cast detect magic, it's not on something. You actually cast it on your eyes.
Around, okay.
And you yourself can see magical auras.
Then I'll use detect magic in this.
So doing that,
in the store.
You see the pot is not only magical, but studying it for a little bit, the pot seems to be a mixture of transmutation and conjuration magics.
Oh. Okay. Can I ask the store owners about this pot?
Looking around past the shelves, it seems like no matter where you go in the store, the main like cash area always seems to be not too far away. So you can sort of like peek around the shelves, but you don't see anyone behind the counter actually at the moment. I'm
gonna shake it and I'm gonna put it down.
Okay. It's heavy. It's relatively heavy. Like it's a cast iron pot. Probably big enough to fit your head in.
Can I do that, dude? I'm just put my head in.
Yeah, it would fit on your head. It's heavier than a helmet would be, but it's yeah.
I'll just put it down. Okay. And I'm continue looking for spears.
There was no adverse side effects this time of putting a random magical pot on your head.
Thank God.
And I am a mean DM sometimes, so I do reinforce this time.
I'm just a curious pony, man.
Curiosity killed everyone.
So I put it out and I'm looking for like spears or quarterstaffs and shields if they have it here. But
you can find a wide variety of them for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me bring up some pricing on shit like this. Yeah, I would say there's near where all the weapons are. There's like a barrel near like the end of the aisle that a lot of like the polearm style weapons are in. So you see like glaives, halberds, spears, staves, things like this. Even a man catcher.
A man catcher.
Man catcher is it's like a pole, and on the end of it, it almost looks like like the end of a Ankh symbol or whatever, where it's like a curved bit that comes out that has spikes on the inside. A man catcher is usually you put it up against someone's throat so you can like maneuver and like maneuver them around and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not a nice weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very peaceful. I'll grab a spear.
you grab a spear. Okay, and yeah, talking with Adam, I saw you. Grabbing a spear. Okay. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wisdom. Let's see. Save wisdom.
No, so I'm sorry. A charisma saving throw. My bad.
A charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Did it at 19.
19. Okay. You're good at the moment. You pick up the spear and you can feel the spear actually vibrating with power. There's whenever you go to, like, you sort of waggle the spear around to test it, and it's like, no matter how you waggle it, you know, sometimes it kind of feels awkward. This never feels awkward. It always feels like exactly where you wanted to put it, it went.
Nice. I look at it with awe. Eyes glowing.
Yeah, it appears to be mostly enchantment magics. Yeah, just enchantment magics, really.
I go to the counter and ask them how much is this beautiful spear.
Okay. As you approach the counter, coming from like a back room, stooping down, even though the doorway is about 8 feet tall, this person that walks through has to stoop down, almost doubling over in order to walk through it before standing upright again. You see this towering individual. You don't know if this is an ogre, because you're not even sure if ogres normally grow quite this tall. But it is an ogreish-like being, massively muscled, got that sloping brow, that type of thing. Like he's very simple, sort of wearing almost like a leather harness type thing on himself. And he just comes up with his big meaty fist and just looks at you and goes, "Oh."
Hello, sir. I would like to know how much is this. Wow, you're tall as hell. How much is this spear?
Oh, hey, you're looking at a spear there, eh? Well, you know, like are you the type of person that you know, like, knows things about like spears and stuff there? But
I am proficient in the. So yes, I do.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, no worries there then, eh? Well, you know, that type of spear, I could probably let it go for you know, a bit of a song and a dance there. Not too bad, all things considering. It's been sitting around here collecting dust for a while. 30 gold. I think we could let it go for about 30 gold.
30 gold. Can I get a discount of some sort?
I mean, that's pretty discounted there, but that type of spear normally goes for, you know, like a little bit more. But, you know, it's kind of sitting here collecting dust, and if it ain't selling, it's not making me money, though, right? I mean, 30 gold's...
Yeah, so you want to make money, then I suggest, you know, maybe we should lower the price a little bit, or I'll just go put it back, and it could sit down and collect dust a bit more.
Oh, you drive there a hard bargain there, bud. Oh, yeah, quite forceful, but you know what? I appreciate you. And I appreciate that. He like pats you on the head, like his hand being like, he could encompass your head several times around. He's like, oh yeah, you're a good little horsey man there, eh? Go ahead and roll a diplomacy skill check for me, please.
Skill check.
Thank you for the follow, Count Monster Rod.
What was it called?
My hands and devil. Under your skills, it is diplomacy in this edition. Right? I get my additions. Persuasion. That's a previous edition. I've been playing this game for too many freaking years. Okay. He looks at you and goes, you know, that's a nice try there, Mr. Horsey Man. But, you know, like,
more of a deer,
I mean, it's already at a pretty big discount there. I'm pretty much, you know, I'm like selling it to you as at like cost there, eh? So I don't know.
Now, I understand business is business. I won't, you know, pull your ear too much about it.
Yeah, because it's not like it's, you know, it's like costing me anything sitting around or anything like that, eh?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I wish I can take it off your hands, but apparently I can't. But I'm gonna
Tell
put it
you
back. You
what.
got any
Tell you
more?
what. Do you? I don't really know you too well, but that's easy enough for us to rectify. Do you like work here in the city?
Yes, I do. I am a delivery man for the post office.
The post office. Oh, interesting. Which post office?
The post office. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. I just started there. You see.
Well.
Just very recently.
Tell
I
you
just
what.
finished my first job.
So it's like your first day on the job and everything, eh? Okay. Tell you what.
Yeah.
I will give it to you on a payment plan, because if we do one thing, if we do a little tracking spill on you, so if you know you don't pay me in installments, say like, can you do like a third of it this month? Could you do like 10 gold?
I could do 10 gold, yes, this month.
Tell you what, do 10 gold this month, and then like 5 gold every month after that. How does that sound to you?
That sounds beautiful. I can do that.
Okay, and then we'll do a little bit of tracking shenanigans on you, and if you get rid of the tracking shenanigans, I'm telling you, bud, I'm going to know about it. I'm going to come and we're going to have words. We're going to have a discussion, like a polite discussion about it. I'm telling you, it's not going to be it'll be pleasant, but still, it's not good.
I'm already afraid. Just standing here, so I can guarantee you that I will not remove the tracker. I'm sorry.
I will. Okay, I'll tell you what then. You go ahead and so give me the 10 gold now, and you can go ahead and remove 10 gold from your character sheet.
Okay, 10 gold.
And we will say that this sucker is yours.
I hand him the 10 gold.
Now, whenever someone buys a new magical item here, especially a weapon or armor here at here at the store, whatever it was named again. Oh, the augury and alchemy, I think it was.
Augury, yeah.
Whenever someone buys something here, we ring the little bell and we have like a little fun ceremony where you get to name your item. Oh, hey, how's that sound, eh?
That sounds amazing.
All right. Oh, he goes over and there's like this little bell in the corner. Well, it seems little at first until you realize that if you were to touch it, it would be like this large bell, like almost that your head would fit in. But because he's the one ringing it, it just looks like this tiny bell beside him. And you hear a bang, 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 bang.
It's pretty loud.
We got ourselves a new customer here. So what you gonna name your new spear there, eh?
I'll name her Estella.
Estella. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Okay, now you be careful with that one. It's got a pointy end and all the other stuff and everything. All right.
I'll do my best.
Oh, and no refunds.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, no refunds.
Yeah. Wait. You break it. You're not returning it. There's no warranty or anything either, eh?
I understand completely, sir.
Okay, well, you have yourself a good one. Hey, what's your name there, bud?
My name is Yui.
Oh,
and I'll
hey.
just hold the spear like a kid hold their books in school.
Well, hello there, Yui. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir. What is your name?
John.
John?
Yep.
What an amazing name.
Oh, thanks. It's it's a name. It's my business name. Sometimes you got one of them like foreign names that's hard to pronounce for some people or unpleasant with another culture. So you choose what you think's a fairly familiar name.
Yeah.
Because my native name that I was born with, also pronounced John, but it was like spelt with like a lot more Z's, like 14 Z's in the middle of it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, John.
Yeah, this one's spelled with only one. So, nice to meet you. I'll hope to see you back here again, because if you don't, going to have to eat your knees. Just a little joke there. Maybe.
Oh, no. Okay, I gallop out.
All right. with that, you have a new spear, and if you take 10 minutes, let me get you a thing here. I will drop it onto your character for you. Weapon, spear.
I made a new picture for Quinn.
Hey, thanks for the 80 bitty there, Lily. Okay, so this is a +3 spear, which is kind of a big deal.
Ooh. Thanks.
I gotta set that you I will set that you're. I'm assuming you're going to attune with it. Every person. What certain magical items need to be attuned. Basically, you attach them to your aura. You can attune up to 3 magical items at once. So I'm assuming you're going to do that with this spear, yes?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So upon attuning to the spear, you instantly fail the next charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Which is great. Now the player complication that Adam, talking with Adam refunded in the chat gets to come into play. As that now the cursed spear is tied to you. And as you attune yourself to the spear, you hear a voice in your head going, "Good. A new champion have I chosen. You're mine now."
I don't think that's how spears work. You're mine now. I say back to it.
Oh, you're going to be a fun toy to play with.
But you're the toy to play with that I am still paying off.
No sassing me, boy. And suddenly your own hand slaps your face.
No, that's just rude. I punched a spear in his body.
We are going to have some fun. But for now, I've just woken up. Time to sleep for a little bit longer. Until we taste some blood. What is your name,
have a nice
puppet?
rest, Stella.
Stella.
Put it on my back.
Is that my name? Stella.
Yes, your name is Stella, and Stella for short.
I like Stella better than Bloodbringer, the Doom Lord.
This spear scares me. I'll just...
Okay, you put it away and you just hear, and then the voice silences.
I shiver and try to find my friends again.
And that's why weapons can be on discount. All right.
Do I get to name it?
Yes,
Look,
Stella.
I can name it right here.
You've named it Stella. Yeah, if you open it up, you should be able to change the name of it. So if you want to put Stella or whatever you want to name it, totally up to you.
I just named it as Stella at +3 still. I didn't delete the +3.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter if you do or not. I edited the stats already that when you use it, it's automatically being used as a +3 weapon. Oh. And it's strength based already. And let me make sure you're set as proficient with it because you are automatically. There we go. You're set as proficient now as well. So it's actually a very effective staff. You should be hitting at a +4, 5, 6. You're hitting at a +7 on your attack when you're attacking with this sucker.
Yeah. Yeah, cursed spear. Let's go.
So if you want to attack with the spear, it welcomes it. Anywho, moving on. Anyone else would you like to do anything during your downtime before your next shift?
I'd like to. Oh.
Nope. Go ahead. Nope. Go.
BHD, you were first. Go ahead.
No, you know what? New blood first.
We got a Canadian off here going no, after you. Oh, hey, Doro, after you, bud.
Okay.
But I am gonna show off Gwyn with a shotgun.
You named your spear Stella. Yeah.
All right, I'd like to look for a clothing shop so that I could replace my bracers, if possible.
Oh, right. Okay, so Marjax, you were the one that you had the bracers of ambisnisterity from last week. For anyone watching what that means, ambisnisterity is the opposite of ambidexterity. You're not proficient with either hand. You are no longer left-handed or right-handed. You are none-handed.
Clumsy fool.
And that is a cursed item. So yes, so you're looking for a clothing shop?
I'm looking for a clothing shop that might be able to replace these bracers.
Okay. Yeah, you can find, there's plenty of like seamstresses and tailors and things around.
How about someone with the strongest or the most notable? Could I ask someone in the market or where we are who the best seamstress or whoever it is around?
Okay, so you stop a random man like in the marketplace. It looks like he's pulling a wagon behind him that's loaded with barrels of some kind. He's got like a scar over one eye, but the eye's still there and it's fine. Everything. He looks at you and goes, "What sort of clothing shop do you seem to be looking for, by?"
Excuse me, sir.
Hey.
I'm looking for the best bracer smith around.
Bracer smith.
I want something strong and
Them be leather bracers. Yeah, you're probably looking for a leather worker, I imagine.
Do you know of such leather worker with high standards?
Oh, why, there's a few leather workers around. Well, I say you'd be going to the edge of town, probably near the tannery. There's some leather workers near there. Of course, they're slightly outside of town because, well, it stinks. You ever been to a tannery? It fucking stinks.
Well, then I guess I will make my way to this tannery.
Yes, go there. We call it the Dead Cow.
Oh,
For
the dead cow.
obvious
which
reasons.
direction would I be going?
Well, and he like scratches his face for a second, and you realize now like his face he's definitely a downtrodden individual. He's got like pustules on his face. As he scratches at it, a rather large one kind of like opens, and then that like unnoticingly it begins to like ooze down the side of his face, and he's like, "I'd say it's about," and he like flings his hand one way. Some of the pus like going with the hand is like a big string down that way, by like points in a certain direction.
Okay. I try to ignore the pus swinging from his hand, and I thank him, and I start heading in that direction. Trying not to get any pus on me. I don't want to be rude, but I'll have to say goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, boy. Off to the leather worker you go. The leather worker. And then he starts walking away. Oddly ominous.
Okay. All right. He was a strange man. Did you say he had a cart?
Yeah, he was pulling a two-wheeled cart behind him, and like instead of having it attached to a mount or anything, he himself was pulling it.
Well, if he's turned around and gone to walk away, I'd like to try and take a look at the back of his cart. Without,
Yeah, it's stacked with barrels of some kind.
It's barrels of some kind.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that might not be of anything of use to me.
You think
so
you
maybe
even
I
hear
just
like a sloshing coming from the barrels?
So it may be booze or some type of liquid.
Possibly. Yeah. I mean, they're about the right size for being like kegs of some kind. Large kegs.
Okay. Can I stop him and ask him if what it is that he has in the barrels?
He looks around at you, and like the pus is mostly emptied out. Now it's like a rivulet of blood going down the cheek that's sort of mixing with it, making this like pink froth. You're surprised by how much is coming out of it now. Hey, what are you looking for, by?
I was wondering what you have inside the barrels that you're carting around by yourself without a steed or anything.
Ah, yes, of course. Something a little new that we, the dwarven artificers, have been trying. It's kind of interesting. I believe they call it nitro.
Nitro?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what its contents are? What does it do?
Not entirely sure. All I know is I need to ship barrels of it across these bumpy cobblestone streets.
Ah, and how come you do it without a steed?
Well, are you going to buy me one, boy? Because I can't afford one.
Ah, okay. Is this a consumable that they use? Do you know that at least?
Not entirely sure. I'm sure you could try it if you wanted.
Ah, well, as tempting as that may be, if we don't know what it might do, I might have to decline, sir. I appreciate it, though.
Well, all right then, you pansy. Off we go.
All right. So I'll turn around and I'll head towards the other end of town, towards the tannery then.
And as he walks away, you still hear in the distance, leather worker. Yeah, so you head off innocently to the leather worker, the dead cow. And when you get to the leather worker, there's out front, it looks like they use like a replaceable sign. There is indeed a dead cow sort of strapped to this base out front of the shop. It's upside down with legs in the air, and it looks a little bloated at the moment, like it's slightly swollen like a balloon.
Must be the fresh kill. Well, or the couple-day-old kill. Okay, I will walk inside and take a look around to see what I see.
Okay. There's a rather burly human woman. Seems to be like, this place reeks. It is attached to a tannery, and I don't know if you've ever experienced what this smells like in real life, but it is lye. Like all sorts of chemicals, like lye. It is death of rotting skins. It is absolutely horrifyingly stench filled. And there's a woman there with a large two-handled blade of some kind that seems to be scraping the under refuse off of a stretched hide over a drying rack.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, what do you want?
What is it you're doing?
What do you want?
What process is this?
I'm doing leather. What do you want?
I'm looking for bracers to replace these cursed bracers that I have.
I don't have no bracers.
You don't have any bracers?
I don't have no bracers. What do you want?
Someone told me that come to the dead cow to buy bracers.
You want them bracers? I can make you bracers.
Yeah, I would love a pair of bracers. Could you tell me how long have you been making this stuff for?
A lot of years.
A lot of years.
Like,
okay.
I don't know. I don't count.
You don't count?
No. You want braces?
Okay. I would love some bracers, please.
I can sell you braces.
Could I do you have any pre-made that I could look at?
No.
There's none pre-made?
No.
Huh. Okay, how long would it take to make the bracers?
An hour.
An hour.
An hour.
Okay.
To silver.
I suppose that I could hang around if you're willing to make them.
Okay. To silver.
How much would they be? 2 silver?
2 silver.
That's it?
I'll make you braces.
You'll make me bracers for 2 silver?
Yeah.
Okay, I could do that.
Okay.
So I give him the 2 silver, and I ask him where I can wait, and if I can wait inside. Oh, her. I give her the bracers.
Yeah, you stand right there.
Okay.
And measure you. You big.
Right, so I hold out my arms for her.
Okay. Yeah, so you hold it like both arms?
Yeah, well, I'll hold out my strong arm first, my right arm.
Okay. Long arms. It's long braces. Yes. The same price is fine.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, you want over these braces?
Sorry, what was that?
Do you want them over these braces that you wearing already?
No, I'd like to replace these bracers if I could.
We'll take them off.
Okay. So can I take off the bracers?
Nope, you can't. As soon as you try, they collapse tighter.
So they seem to be stuck on my arm.
They stuck?
Yeah. Do you
want me to get some bacon grease?
I don't know if bacon grease will help. It seems
Peanut
to be some
butter?
sort of magical
Mayonnaise?
grease. I don't know if that'll help.
Lock
Do you
up
know
the
anyone
mayonnaise. You stand right there.
Okay. So I don't know.
She like slips in the back for a second, comes back with this like big white jar of the like beaten eggs and oil and stuff, which is what mayonnaise is. So it's just like old eggs and oil, basically. Yeah.
I suppose we could try this.
Yeah, we're going to try it now.
Though.
And she's got like what looks like to be this like putty knife or something. Hold still. And she just like she gets like a big like glop of mayonnaise on the end of this putty knife, and then she like comes up to you and you're just like, are you letting her like trying to like lube up the bracers around your arm?
I mean, yeah. I guess she's trying to go for the top of the bracers. It looks like.
Yeah, she's going in from like like not towards your hands, but the other like towards your
like
elbow. Okay,
yeah.
so she starts like shoveling in this mayonnaise around. So now you're like, it feels slick and gross.
Yeah.
On the inside, very strong. The mayonnaise, it seems at least fairly fresh. I mean, mayonnaise does keep for a while, right? Because of the oils and sometimes vinegar contents and stuff.
Can I sample the mayonnaise?
Yeah, you do. It tastes like fairly decent mayonnaise. She must have gotten it professionally made. It's probably not something she's beaten herself.
This is really good. You have to give me the name of the person who made you this mayonnaise.
Grandma.
Grandma?
Yeah.
Well, your grandma makes great mayonnaise.
She's dead now.
Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's it coming?
Well, I managed your arms and you're not coming off.
Oh, okay.
They're really stuck on there. How hard did you they're stuck?
Ma'am, are you drunk?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You seem like you're slurring your words.
No, I'm not drunk. I always talk like this since I was a little girl.
Oh, okay.
Are you making fun of me because of my mental deficiencies?
I'm certainly not making fun of you for your mental deficiency.
I'm offended.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
You should not have offended me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get these bracers off and get new bracers.
Why did you tie them so tight?
I didn't tie them. They just latched onto my arm and they're just so suctioned on.
Are they magical?
It's like they are magical.
They're magical?
Yeah.
And they just latched on and you won't let go? That sounds like they're cursed. Do you not know what cursed item is?
Oh, I mean, I know what a cursed item is, but I was hoping that we'd be able to get them off together.
No, I can't get rid of cursed items, buddy. No. You gotta go like a priest or something.
I have to go to a priest?
Yeah, you gotta get that shit exercise, buddy. Buddy, pal.
Exercise?
Yeah.
Oh boy, do you know any priests in the area?
No, I'm not faithful.
I'm not faithful either, so I know nobody. I guess
that sucks for you.
Could you still make the bracers for me? I mean, I would like to try and go find someone, and I could come back and pick them up later.
Okay, I take measurements around your other braces. Then.
Okay. Well, but what if I get the other bracers off? Won't the new bracers be too big?
I take measures. No, measures on top and by elbow and by wrist, not over.
Okay.
Don't be stupid.
Any chance I could have a paper towel to wipe off the mayonnaise that's all over this bracer?
Who makes towels of paper? That shit's expensive, bro.
Okay. Do you have any type of material I could use to wipe my arms off?
No.
Okay.
I make leather.
Well, okay. I guess I'm gonna go and try and find a priest now, but I'll be back for those bracers.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You go get a cursed item off, stupid man.
I'm gonna exit the shop and look for somebody to ask about a priest, I guess.
Okay. So you exit the shop. Your arms, like it's I'm gonna now say for flavor, it's a slightly slightly warmer day. Your arms are now comfortably mayonnaised inside of these hot, sweaty bracers as you start to go around and ask about a priest. This is not where I thought today was going to go. Composed. Okay, so you go around and yeah, there's various people. You're on the outskirts of town. You're probably relatively close to I would say like shipping locations if merchants are coming in with like caravans of things that they're just delivering to like warehouses and stuff like that.
Right.
And there's people around. There's like just a dude there like, hey, what's up?
Hey man, you wouldn't happen to know of any priests in the area, would you? I have these leather bracers that are cursed, and I need to have them removed from my arm.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a couple of temples around, man. You know, there's like, if you don't mind traveling a little bit, there's that priest, the Lady of Light. That's like, probably about like 40 minutes that way. I mean, there's that other temple closer by, but yeah, you probably don't want to go there.
Why wouldn't I want to go there?
Well, it's the temple of Manard.
The Temple of Manard?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, what do you need a priest for, buddy? You getting married?
No, I have these bracers, and I was told that I have to have them taken off by a priest because they're cursed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could do it. Yeah, I think they could do it. I've heard of them breaking curses and stuff before, man.
So are either of these temples near like a small body of water so that I might wash my arms?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, we're right near the water here. Like, there's like the shipping docks and stuff. So I guess the Temple of Manard was the one closest to the water.
Okay, so thank you for your help. I appreciate it. I guess I'm going to go wash this sticky, starting to get warm and smelly mayonnaise off of my arms before I start getting sick.
Okay, bye, bud.
Thanks,
you
man.
go to do that, and like so I imagine you go to the water. No matter how hard you dry, because of the bracers clamping themselves onto you, despite squishing some of the mayonnaise, like squelching out of either end of it, squeezing it like a toothpaste tube, there's still definitely a coating of it between your skin and the bracer itself. But try as you might, it almost acts like a seal as a result, that you can't get water in there to actually wash all of the mayonnaise out.
This is going to be quite a predicament. Smells already. Okay. Well then, I'm going to just take my nice, at this point, sweaty, smelly arms into the Temple of Manard. And, I'm gonna look for the nearest priest or a priest-like figure. Okay.
You sort of get some guidance, ask some people about where it would be and stuff, and you head to this temple, the symbol, like there's no symbology or anything. It's a fairly small, fairly simplistic looking temple, almost like a small downscaled like brutalist architecture, like very square, no features to it or anything like this. And you go inside, and there's no pews or anything, although there does seem to be some mats on the floor, not very comfortable looking mats, but mats leading up to what looks to be like an altar at the front. On the altar is someone that is leaning forward on it. It looks like they've been chained to the altar, either arm being chained down with another chain around their neck that is also linked to the altar itself. They have hooks in their shoulders that are bleeding down the sides of the altar, sort of rivulets of blood dribbling down into what looks to be like channels that lead to a bowl in the bottom. And above that is a man in fairly skin-tight leather, black, shiny leather, with threaded chains, threaded through his flesh, going around his shoulders, with then smaller chains that reach down to piercings on the nipples that then reach back up to piercings through his mouth. He is standing there with a barbed cat o' nine tails, raising it behind him when you enter, and he goes, "Oh yes, hello."
Oh Jesus! What have I walked in on? Hello, sir. How is everything okay?
Blessed be.
And to you too, father.
You can call me whatever you want. This one, and he slaps his ass, calls me daddy.
Oh, okay. That's cool. See, I just have these magical bracers that are stuck on my arms, and now I've got mayonnaise inside them all.
Oh!
Getting really, really itchy.
And you would like them removed.
Yes.
Oh, get the saw.
The saw. You could just we can get it. We can get it cut off just like that. That's no problem.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, very easy to cut them off.
Will I retain my arms still?
Oh, I thought you meant the arms.
Oh no, I meant the bracers.
Oh, how boring.
I just like the bracers removed, sir.
Oh, you just want the bracers removed. That would have been awkward.
Yes.
Okay. A little more boring, but I would have to charge you for that one. I wouldn't charge you if it was the whole arms, though. I will make you that deal.
Well, unfortunately, I need to use my arms in case I get into any.
What if we give you magical arms? Arms of an undead creature, animated and infused with spikes.
And infused with spikes?
Yeah. They catch on curtains and stuff a lot, I'll tell you what. But, I mean, and it's little, if you sleep in a cloth bed, you might have difficulties in the middle of the night, you know, that type of thing. But other than that, very intimidating.
I mean, I could always make like a contraption that hangs from the ceiling that I could hang my arms in when I lay down at night, I suppose.
Oh, I've got one like that, hooks right in the back.
Well,
my back.
See, well, I wouldn't be able to wear bracers on it, and I just purchased bracers from someone on the other side of town, though.
Oh, that is a bit of a predicament. Yes, that's true.
Well, are there any ill side effects that come from these arms?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they are a mixture of being constructs and necromancy. Some people sort of, you know, they're a little bit iffy on the whole necromancy thing.
Yes, of course.
And if you ever have children, I doubt you're gonna interview well for a good daycare.
Okay, all right. I think would I still be able to use my weapons with this? Would I have phalanges to use, or you'd have digits, yes. 2 to 3, depending on how successful we are. That's why it's free. I haven't actually done this to a person before. You haven't done this yet.
No,
so
just
I'd be like the guinea pig.
Just to a cat. It's hilarious watching him walk around.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Okay, good. We are going to leave you there as you are going to go through elective surgery now to remove these cursed bracers. Yeah, we're gonna leave you there. You're gonna end up acquiring 2 magical items that are basically just magical arms. They have minor spikes on them. And yeah, I'm gonna say like bad things happen to people that you grapple, which is kind of fun. They're gonna work like normal arms. They're just gonna be absolutely horrifying to anybody that sees you. They basically look like skeletal arms, except they look almost coated in black metal.
Oh, that's gonna be sweet.
And they've got like 2 fingers and a thumb on each hand.
So at least I can still hold my dagger.
But he'll do it for free.
Yeah, that's fucking I'm in. We'll do it live.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything aside from elective surgery?
I'm fucking dying over here, so
That's where we went today. Turned out into a fucking weird shopping episode.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fuck's sakes. Yeah, are we good, or does anyone else want to do anything? I'm up for whatever.
I just need to get clothes, replace my weapon, and sell the hammer that I have.
Okay, that one's super easy.
I don't know what technically is a good weapon for my stats since my strength is kind of doo-doo sauce.
You want something? Yeah, you want something. I just got up here. You want something that you can use. So basically you want a simple weapon or a firearm. So simple weapons tend to be like easier to use weapons, clubs, daggers, the staff, that type of thing. Although you are also trained in firearms, pistols, rifles, shotguns.
Rifles, shotguns. Let's do a rifle then.
Okay. Okay.
And I need clothes.
Now, for some people watching, you're like, I thought it was called muskets. You know what? It's especially with newer players, maybe it's just easier sometimes to say like a rifle.
I mean, I'm fine with a musket.
I just know there's always that guy. Actually, they're called blunderbusses and muskets, and they shouldn't be historically accurate. Get the fuck out of my chat. All right. So a rifle costs 50 gold pieces.
Okay, so I will not be doing. What's the other prices of the other different?
Pistols are the cheapest at 25.
25. All right, looks like I'll be just looking for clothes and a simple weapon then.
Okay, clothes and then a simple weapon. Simple weapons, once again, you're looking at things like daggers. I think you already have a light crossbow is a simple weapon. You already have one of those. So like a dagger, staff, club. I think a hand axe is a simple weapon.
Let's do a staff.
Staff, yeah. Okay. So, once again, you'll be using. I'd actually probably suggest a dagger if you want my suggestion.
Let's do a dagger.
A staff still uses your strength score to attack and to do damage with, whereas a dagger is a finesse weapon. That means you can use your dexterity to attack and do damage with.
Okay, yeah. So let's do the dagger then. Thank you for that.
Okay, so a dagger is 2 silver pieces.
Oh, easy. All right.
Okay, so I'm not going to bother setting up a shop or anything like that. So if you want to subtract 2 silver pieces from your character, I have dragged the dagger onto your character sheet. And you wanted to sell the hammer. The price is normally 1 silver piece. I will give you 5 copper pieces for it. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm just going to delete that from your character sheet. Hammer is gone. It was a crude hammer too, so it was that extra shitty hammer on top of everything. So you can go ahead and give yourself 5 to your CP or copper pieces. And you wanted clothes?
Yeah, because I had to take them off because I was.
Oh yeah, you were like naked underneath a set of armor while you were in like a lava dungeon. You're chafing something fierce.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that.
Common clothes. 5 copper pieces for a set of common clothes.
Is there like better clothes that do anything more different, or is it just?
I mean, there's fine clothes for 1 gold, 5 silver pieces. That would be a little more like, well-to-do. Like if you were like a nice merchant or someone fairly well off. There's cold weather clothes, traveler's clothes, which tend to be a little bit more rugged.
I'll just do basic clothes.
Costume clothes if you want costumes. There's also like nobles clothes. You can't afford that.
Okay. So how many copper pieces for just the basic ones?
Like standard common clothes?
Yeah.
5 copper pieces.
So I should have just kept it at 42. Let's go.
Okay. All right. And then I'll drag in some clothes for you. I'll even equip them for you there. You're wearing clothes again.
Ew.
Hey. There you go. You got clothes. Busting out the glizzy. I'm new to that one too. I'm not hip with these kids these days. I'm too fucking old for this shit.
I thought a glizzy was a hot dog.
Is a glizzy a hot dog?
Apparently it's a slang for a gun, but I thought...
What?
I was honestly thinking a bear at first.
Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that has no idea. Like, what? Okay, so yeah, you managed to sell all your shit. Good. All right, I think that is enough of a shopping episode. I'm not going to spend the entire session on the shopping episode. We've done that with players before. We had 2 people die and someone lost an eye. As it is, someone lost 2 arms, so I think that was successful anyways.
I did have a.
Oh, sorry. If you've got something, yeah, let's do it up.
Well, I also wanted to find some kind of wizard or maybe artificer a little bit more experienced than I am to see if I can make this a automatically loading gun.
Okay, all right. And so you don't have the infusion for it.
No.
You just wanted to see if you can get it enchanted.
I've only got 2 slots, so yeah, if I can get it enchanted.
Alrighty. Seeing as we are playing in an ultra high fantasy bullshit, it's self-reloading gun. Does it still consume ammo, or do you want it to have infinite ammo? Like it doesn't use ammo. That's going to change the price.
I was just gonna say that's gonna depend on the cost, because I've got 17 gold and I do want to invest some of it in the Krov Kalash guy if I can.
Krov Kalash. If it consumes ammo, you're looking at 40 gold. If it doesn't consume ammo, you're looking at 400.
Oh, I can't afford it either way then.
And that's already doing the 10% rule, because normally it's 400 and 4,000.
All right. Well, can I work out a payment plan?
Okay, so you're going to like a more like experienced and well-to-do man. Yeah, we're gonna say like it's this like gruff, sort of shrewd dwarf sort of man that's there at this artificy place, looking at you. And he looks you up and down and goes, "Payment plan? What do you mean payment plan?
I just started adventuring and delivering insane packages for one of the mail services in town.
Which mail service?
I also can't recall the name. For Mr. It was a weird guy.
I don't think any of us actually asked the name for the post.
No, I told it to you many times. I even introduced the name, like, of the place. It was even written in words across when you were on the scene for it.
Yeah.
You're terrible.
I gave you guys plenty of chances to write it down in your notes.
Yeah. And I have like journal notes. I just didn't think. Oh, sorry, Mr. Flanbury's post. I do have it here.
You got it.
We're
Good boy.
working for the main post office, Mr. Flanbury's post office.
Mr. Flanbury's.
Yes. Very strange, but I mean, very lucrative. I found this shotgun in just a what was supposed to be a place for delivery. Turned out to be a dungeon.
Okay. Tell you what. I got 2 offers for you. Cause I like Mr. Flamberries. They've done me good on deliveries in the past. Unlike some of them other ones, they like throw it at the front steps and then other people just steal it, or like goes to the wrong place, or for some reason they'll ship it off to like Ofsterberg, like 3 months away, and then ship it back despite me ordering it from like across the street. Like what is that?
Oh, it's terrible. I mean,
yeah, Mr. Flamber's.
Walk across the street, but I mean, I get it.
Are you judging me?
No, the support for the mail service is much appreciated.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm a busy man. That's what I'm the shit. You understand, son? Anyways,
I'm gonna offer him a brain cookie.
What was this? A cookie?
Yeah, we got them from the bakery. Up the way.
Oh, thanks. He takes a bite of it and he's like, "Is there meat in this?"
I think so.
Whatever. He eats it anyways. Yeah, he eats the rest of the brain cookie, which you're 99% sure comes from a sentient humanoid brain, probably human. Or maybe dwarf. Yeah, it's a good cookie. It's not bad. A little gamey, but not too bad. Alright, I got 2 deals for you then. We can do a payment plan on the reloading of the existing ammo. Say 10 gold a month till you pay it off, eh?
Okay.
Or significantly cheaper. Looking at 10 gold flat. That's it, only just 10 gold. But there's a chance it could fuck up because they could get killed. I got them here little like black Sprite dudes that'll just like run up and down you from your ammo pouch to your gun. That'll reload it for you.
I'm gonna slap 10 gold on the table and go, you should have just led with the Sprites.
There you go. You get like a box of them. But I mean, if like something like blows up in your face, you said you like doing some adventuring and shit. They may like perish. I mean, I am warning you.
Well, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, but I know where to come if I need more.
Yeah, that's me. The shit. And with that, he hands you, it's like a small wooden box, and when you open it up, there's a little puff of black clouds as you look and see like Studio Ghibli style soot sprites, basically like looking up like as they like look up at you from the box.
Oh, I'm gonna name all of you. Oh, they're so cute. Yes, yes.
I don't have an item made for this. I'll whip something up for you after.
Yep. And I will deduct my 10 gold, so I'm at 7. So the only other thing is to find the Krav Collage guy then.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you know his beat, like his general area. You know where he is. I finally find him. Oh, he's here again. Want more Krav Collage?
I have a proposition for you. First of all, what is your name, friend?
My name? Kruk.
Kruk?
Kruk. Kruk's Krukalosh.
Krav Collage, man. Now I know you've got this little cart now. What do you need to expand?
Probably more baked goods.
Well, I mean, did you check out the bakery? Did you talk to him?
I like a cart. Why would I need a store?
Well, not even store. Maybe a fancier cart. Maybe one that has more storage so that you can. I don't know. I like you, and I think we could make wonderful partners.
This cart took me for many years. Only had to replace wheels a couple of times. Bigger cart would be hard for me to pull.
What if it was pulled by something else?
Where would I find person to pull? I'm not paying employee.
What about animals? Horses or donkeys or pigs?
That's not a bad idea. Then when they die, I put them in Karkalos.
See? The great circle of life. She's gonna grab his hand and put 5 gold pieces into it and say, call this an investment.
Okay, I call them coins, but I call them investment. Whatever you want, strange person.
My name is Gwyn.
Hello, Gwyn. I'm Kruk from Krogalash.
Well, Krug, give me your finest Krav Collage, and you know, we'll see what you do with that.
Okay, here we go. And he hands you like a bowl, one of the usual. It's like a cheap wooden bowl, just filled with this not quite stew, not quite soup.
Yep.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, Gwyn scarfs it down right away, hands him the bowl back, and says, have a prosperous day, my friend, and she'll walk back to find everybody else.
Have a good day to you too. And he like wipes the bowl on his knee and then puts it back in the stack of clean bowls.
Love that guy.
Okay. With that, the next day, the morning happens, the sun rises. You all know, as people that work for the post office, you must get up early to do your bidding, so you get up with the rising sun and heading to Mr. Flanberry's post office.
Flanberry.
See? Right, big title. Right there. Yes, and you so you show up for the morning shift. A lot of the other employees are already milling in. Once again, you hear from the side room. You hear a very angry individual. You're guessing from hints that you've gotten from the other employees now, although you haven't spoken with them much, that this disembodied angry voice from the other room is Mr. Flanberry, and you've never actually met him. But once again, you hear this voice happening again. Damn it, Landstriker! Again! Why? Hand me your resignation. And you hear a, never, Chief. I must do this. And there's like a slam, and he like leaves out the back once again.
That man's always in the bad
know
mood.
about that one, Chief.
But as you report for duty, the Radithor, the sorter, sort of floats in. He never seems to walk anywhere. He always floats slightly above the ground, his robes flowing around him as he comes in. A glowing third eye sometimes appearing over his forehead in this like cerulean blue, sort of peering around slightly above his forehead, like not connected to him, just a pure energy looking at you as he looks at you, his own eyes glowing a little bit. And he looks at you and goes, "Ah, yes, welcome for your second day. How did your delivery go, everybody? And Marjax, your arms, whew, you've been not working them out."
Yeah. No, I've been working them off. I've replaced them.
I see. Is that painful?
Well, only if I tear it on some curtains or catch it on the wood and it sticks.
Oh, well, please stay away from me in the windows.
I look over at Marjax and just like, how did you get that done?
There was a really sketchy priest with a lot of piercings, and it was an experience. Mayonnaise is not a good lubricant for magical bracers. Let's just put it that way.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Good to know. Takes down notes.
I have a quieter staff, and then I'll pull it out and wave it around and just
Okay. God damn. Crying a little bit. Yes. We're somehow starting a high fantasy like transhumanist movement, aren't we? People are just gonna start like chopping limbs off and stuff. Anywho, he looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, I've seen worse. This is the post office after all." Anyways.
You said that so much.
Yeah, quote of the day. Mayonnaise is not a good lubricant. Marjax. 2021. Come this way, please. So today ought to be a bit of a unique challenge. Oh, sorry, you didn't tell me how well the delivery went. Give me some squishy details.
Well, you didn't tell us it was a big, scary guy. So we threw the package at him and ran.
Well, as long as he got it.
It took a bit of investigative research to find him. He was buried in the basement dwelling of a bakery.
Well,
I brought you back a souvenir, and I give him like bread
The
paste.
address was kind of correct.
interesting. I'm sure I will eat this later and not throw it in the bin.
Would you like a cookie?
Give it back.
No, I'm celiac disease. Yeah, that's what I have. No gluten for me.
I'll take it back.
Sorry about that. What a coincidence.
It is.
Anyways, yes, your delivery. So a scary individual, which I mean, it's the post office. But you are our specialists, so it's fine. But today we have a unique challenge. At least this time we do know who the person you're delivering it to is. Unfortunately, and there is an unfortunately, a rival post office has discovered we're about to make this delivery, they're kind of bored lately, and they've deemed it an important delivery since this is someone of some notoriety within the city.
We have to face our rivals.
There may be a little bit of a post office showdown at the site of the delivery, yes.
So what if we beat them there? Will we not even see them?
You might be able to beat them there. I have no clue. That's your job.
Who
I'm
has
pretty
the package?
Sorry, what was that?
Who has the package? Do we have it?
Oh, we have the package. We get to deliver the package, but they want to intercept it so they can deliver the package.
They want to collect on the reward.
That's pretty stupid.
They do. The postage for it was supposed to be upon delivery. We haven't actually been paid for it yet.
Well, I don't think that I don't think we're gonna have too much trouble. I think that we're a pretty capable bunch.
Yeah, I believe we're pretty capable. If they try, we'll put them on their knees.
I mean, we did just
for a reason, right?
Yeah, we did just take on a bunch of cheese demons in a basement. So
With
how
the
hard
cheese,
can a couple of other post office workers
cheese
be?
demons.
demon chef.
You said a post people had to deal with cheese demons. That hasn't happened for
And
a
a demon
month.
chef.
Was it?
Yes, well, anyways, here, I've got this package here, and you see it's, it looks like a brown paper, like wrapping to the package with like a twine over it and stuff like this, and it's got something written on it, but it's hard to see because surrounding the entire package seems to be some sort of energy sphere that makes the entire inside sort of a bit blurry and hard to see or read. And he holds it to, and it looks like he's holding it by the energy sphere, not the package that's floating inside of it. Here you go.
Give it to Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen will just like open up her bag and just say, "Drop it in."
There we go. Yes, you couldn't open it anyway, so I don't have to give my normal warning. And don't forget to get the postage from him when you deliver it. Good?
I think you're good.
I think so.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Good.
Any other questions before you go? And he hands you a slip with the address on it as well. And the address is labeled for a Mr. Queffelbaum the Isolated.
Queffelbaum the Isolated. Cute.
Do you know anything about this Queffelbaum?
He is an esteemed wizard. Much of the same order as me, although, much more esteemed, as he slaps me in the face with every time we go to the Wizards Conference.
Okay.
But, that's fine. It doesn't upset me. Not at all.
There's some tea.
How does he feel about you?
Oh, I'm sure he adores me as a friend, as he says every time he sees me, that I am, thus the most adorable thing he's seen around.
Insight check.
Go ahead and roll an insight if you'd like.
Insight. Where is it? Okay, here it is.
18. Okay. The way he's talking about this Queffelbaum, talking about him, you can tell there's like layers of slaps within the way they exchange with each other. You imagine that your postmaster here, you're not sure if he should feel hot from the burns or cold from the shade from this Queffelbaum person.
All right. I don't. Is he lying to me?
No, he does not seem to be lying to you, but you can tell there's overtones of I would say a greater level of hurt than what he is initially portraying.
Okay.
You're guessing whatever these wizard conferences are, they're probably a lot like British high society. There's like levels of politeness that are meant to insult and degrade while still sounding as sickeningly friendly as possible.
Okay, so it's what normal people would call like a friendly competition.
Yeah, they're very much frenemies in many ways.
Frenemies. Oh no. Okay. And his name is Quiffleburn.
I put it in the chat there actually in the Foundry.
Okay, thank you.
Quefflebon the Isolated.
Oh, it's spelled way different than what I spelled. I put it Quifflel bomb.
Quiffle bum.
Quiffle bomb.
He's not gonna like that.
I'm glad I asked because I definitely was gonna go with that.
All right, let's go fight a rival post office. I'm here for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot somebody in the face.
So the address you're given is just outside of town. It's on like the ritzier, richer part of town. Like these are the people that they own bits of property. Like you're in like basically a metropolis. So anyone that owns land like that, they're something. They are something. Like they are like rich people, like Jobs, Bezos, like all of those. Like they're a somebody. And you start to head to this area. You get to the gates, which are left completely open, by the way, leading to this property of this long winding path that goes through this pleasantly wooded area. Little fireflies and you think even like sprites and fairies just flitting amongst this pleasant glade around you as you enter the area of Quefflebon the Isolated. And going down this path, eventually you see in a very large clearing atop a slightly raised hill is this two-section tower, or this double tower rather, sort of connected with a bridge in between them. Only one of the towers having something on the bottom with which to enter. Give me a moment here, as I gotta actually drag icons on for you. Boop. Random. Okay, I'm gonna pause for 1 second. Okay, so let's technical check because tech gremlins are always a thing. And we're gonna switch music. Okay. Can everyone see?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
You never know with online virtual tabletops. Like, poor Bad Hair Gaming, you have had the worst tech gremlins lately in your games. They have plagued you something hard.
Just no chests ever again.
Okay, so right now, just to make sure, because I've never used some of these techniques and mods before, you just see a blue roof and then like an open on the left one, and then the tower on the right, you see like an open, like flat area with like a trap door on it and stuff like that, right?
Everything's black.
Yeah, it's all black except for the little like.
Until I think we can't see it until we open the door. Like
Okay, so you can't see the roof bits. That's fine. Okay, you'd be able to see if you went higher, but that's fine. Okay, as long as but you can see the grass around you, right?
And the trail. And it says it's paused.
I see the grass.
Yep, I was just making sure everything was working before we unpaused. So go forth, explore.
I'd like to check for traps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart idea.
So you go up to the front door.
Oh.
I would like to actually use my spell called Find Traps.
Okay, all right. The front door opens. There's no traps on it. Nothing triggered.
Okay.
Actually, 1 second. This would be so much easier. Instead of jumping back and forth between the levels, let's just do this so I can see better. There we go. Because as the DM, I'm seeing I was seeing multiple maps at once, and it was disconcerting. Yeah, it's a little easier for me now.
Okay.
So, you go into this front room. You've cast Find Traps. which I am not terribly familiar with.
Here it is. Do I like click it to put it on the?
So this is a spell. It's in your list right now. Oh, you. I'm looking at Baka. Why am I looking at Baka? Okay, find traps. Yes, you've clicked it. You've casted it now. Since the presence of any trap within range of line of sight, 120 feet lasts. Oh, it's instant. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So going into the front entryway, you do not sense any traps. The door is open, so you do sort of scan the entire open entryway. When you go in the entryway, it looks like there was a trap here. On the ground, you can see what looks to have been a rune circle that's now marred, and sort of a blast from the center of it, like it had already been set off. And there's a red, dull glow coming from this sculpted stone dragon head on the northern wall. And it looks like there was a trap here, and there's even a little splattering of probably fairly fresh blood nearby. So there was a trap here, but you're not sure what happened.
So people were here before us?
You're guessing.
Or someone sprung it before us, I'm guessing. So
They must have beat us here.
Yeah, that also means they probably beat us here. Okay, I'm gonna go inside further and open up this door over here.
As you open the door, you looking inside, you can see those two people, right?
I can see the one. Oh, okay.
I can see two.
Yeah, not all of you can see both of them, but Yui has the vantage point. He can see both. He can see more into the room. Okay, describing this room, and I'll pause it for a moment as you look in. And do you want to know how hard it is to find pictures of fantasy postal monsters? But inside, you see a couple of things. You see this girl. And you see this dude.
Okay.
Yes, I found pictures of fantasy postal workers. And
That's
it's
Fortnite.
They're hard to see. Yeah, they're hard to see because in this room it's not only stacked with crates and boxes, looks like some sort of storage room of some kind, but strung across the ceiling you see these lines of things. It's actually laundry lines. Looks like this is where he hangs his laundry to dry. So like you can still see them fine, but it's just I'm saying there's like bits of like wet like robes and shirts and things just on these lines between them, just letting you know for story details. It is a fine stonework tower. Excuse me. The ceilings are about 10 feet tall. And everything is very finely made. Like, this is a primo construction of a tower. Although, so far, the fact that it's only the one exit out of the entrance here, it's kind of a weird design. But, you know, wizards. But you see these two, and upon looking at it, the male thug, which is the guy with the big old mailbox, looks at you and goes, "What?" Well, the male runner... the other lady looks down and goes, "They're here! They're here!" And with that, we're springing into combat. So let me just select all you mother lickers, add you to the combat track. Okay, so
I take it you're the fucking rivals, huh?
It looks like they are indeed from another rival post office. You're going to have a post off.
Post off, let's go.
What such fucking creeps? Who just waits on people?
Oh yeah, they were just creeping for you, just like there they are. And there's no windows in the bottom floor.
Even worse, they're inside this man's house. Like, they're in his house.
Like, who the fuck burgling fucking?
They like B&E force entered themselves into this man's house to wait for you to steal your package and be like, "We got it. Here you go." That's how screwed up the post office in the city is. In the combat tracker, which is, if you look at the top, the little icon's there, that's the one that looks like a fist. Everyone should be in the combat tracker there now. If you all want to press the little D20 beside your names, you get to roll your initiative. And I'll roll for their initiative. Why did my dice not show up? I think I've got something set for some reason that my dice isn't showing up. Weird.
What the hell is a 15.1 in a roll?
That's the D20 next to my character sheet then?
No. Like I said, in the upper right corner, there's the fist. It brings you to the combat tracker.
Yes.
And then there's the D20 beside your name in that combat list. You got it.
Sorry about
The
that.
reason it is a point number is in case of ties, it's adding basically your dexterity score as like a decimal place. This way, if someone rolls the same as you but has a slightly different dexterity, you can sort of break ties.
Okay.
It's easier to do that. Technically, by raw, you're supposed to go at the same time, which can get a bit messy sometimes and whatnot. This is pretty much how people generally play it anyway, so they just kind of wrote it into the thing.
Yeah,
but this is
runner roll pretty high. I don't like that.
We're gonna switch to the combat list for my music. We are going to begin combat, and it is the male runner that goes first. She looks over at the open door. She looks at the thug and she says, "Distract them. I'll tell the others." And that's 15. That is going to be it for her. Marjax.
All right. I have to get into the room here. I can't get around anyone.
You can move through friendly spaces.
Okay, move through friendly. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know why that arrow's popping up.
Bump into me.
Can I? I want to just bash him with my new arms.
Bash him with my
an unarmed attack. Yeah, sure. So here, let's real quick. Let's give you an unarmed attack, like a weapon for it, basically for your unarmed attack. We'll scroll down. Unarmed strike. Let me just quickly edit these. So it is strength based. You're proficient. I'm going to say you do an extra, say 2 points of damage from the spiky bits. We're gonna call it Mecha Arms. Simple melee, and yeah, I think that's good. So boom, we'll equip it. There, you now have an item equipped to you, Marjax, that's called Mecha Arms that you can attack with.
All right.
Hopefully I didn't louse anything up. There you go.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Crit.
Yeah. Oh, you even targeted him. Good boy.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Shit. Okay. Yeah, that will definitely hit. This guy does not look like he would be hard to hit. Like you're hitting the large wall basically in front of you. So as a result, you hit him, you hurt him, and 4 points are taken off of him. You can see his health bar shrunk a little bit there.
Yeah, he might have like more health.
You think he's a chunky boy. After hitting him, you're like, ugh! And you know that like 4 points, that would have probably crumpled a commoner down. Like a regular person, that's a good chunk of their health. This guy just kind of took it in the chest and barely moved, looking down at you going,
I am out of my depth, guys.
It's like in the original Mortal Kombat movie when he initially punches Goro and Goro just like looks down at him like, really, buddy?
Can I use my my flee option there to run? Like, don't I have the option after to move away?
So you have let's see here. So you can disengage if you want. You've moved 25 feet. You've got 5 feet of movement left.
Okay.
So you can disengage and like move away 5 feet if you wanted to give yourself a space. That's about all you got though.
That's fine. I'll just get up one and give myself a little bit of distance between us so someone else can get in there and beat him up.
Okay, Baka, you're next.
Alrighty. I'm gonna come into the room and I'm gonna use my new dagger. So I'm gonna go to my inventory, right, and click dagger.
Stabby, stabby.
I just double click on it, right?
If you,
Nope.
there should be like the little like you can do it one of two ways. You can.
There we go.
Oh, you've got it.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Sweet.
Oh, it shouldn't have been an advantage though. I don't know why it's set to advantage.
Okay, should I re-roll it?
No. The first roll was the higher of the two rolls, so 22 is what you got. So go ahead and roll that
Okay.
damage for me. Oh shit, not bad. Not bad for a little dagger hit. So another 4 damage done to him. You sort of slice at him as he moves backwards, so it just sort of rakes at his side a little bit on his ribs. It's not too deep of a cut, but it's enough that there's a bit of blood dripping down the side. And he's like, oh. And is that it for you?
Yep, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Yui.
Alrighty, so what I would like to do is try to go for the girl, but I want to see if there were any traps before I start running towards her.
Okay, so you can keep an eye out for traps if you want to move at full speed, but it would be at a disadvantage on your check. I'm letting you know now. Either that or you move at half speed, in which case you get a normal roll.
Half speed
Okay.
for the normal roll.
Okay, so I want you to roll a perception check for me, and then you can move. Just to let you know as you're going if there's any traps.
Perception. 9.
Okay, not great, but you actually still notice something because there's one that's I'm counting as a trap, even though it's like not like a normal trap per se, but you do see on the map there, you see all the little dots there? That's actually a bag of ball bearings. It took me a while to place all the ball bearings. That's actually a bag of ball bearings that has spilled on the floor. And if you were to just step on it while you're running, there's a good chance you'd just go skidding. So you'd want to like jump over it.
Alright, yeah, then that's what I do.
Okay.
Then.
So you have half movement, but you still haven't used your action, which means you could take the dash action. But if you do so, you're running past the dude. He's going to get a free swing off at you. So you,
really? In that case, I ain't.
If you want to, you can take the disengage action, in which case you're only going to move half your speed, but he can't take a swing at you.
I'm gonna just go for him.
Okay, so just gonna go with him, deal with him first. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with him first. So I'll run up. Right? Can I attack from here, like adjacent?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I'll run up here, and then I'm going to hit him with my spear, and if it lands, I want to use charge.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Charge. Yeah, look that up. I played a centaur once and he lasted half a session. Then a rat ate me from the butt first. I wish I was joking.
I can put it up right here.
If you move at least 30 feet straight towards a target and then hit it with a melee weapon attack on the same turn.
Oh, I didn't move 30. That was just 5 feet, I think.
Yeah, that was, yeah, you only, 10 feet, you moved 10 feet.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just stab him. I'm gonna stab him with my
Bad Hair Gaming, you son of a bitch. Yeah. All right.
So I'll roll for attack. 17.
17 will hit a lot, yes.
Okay, so what's the difference between piercing and versatile?
So piercing, if you were wielding it one-handed versus two-handed, basically how much, some weapons you can get a little more oomph in it if you're wielding it with both hands.
Well, I'm wielding it with one hand because I have a shield equipped too as well.
Right, so you're just doing the piercing damage.
Okay. And 7.
All right, 7. Say, that's still the highest damage we've done to him so far. Yeah, it's the versatile is nice. If you need two-handed, great. But if you're more like, like a phalanx warrior where you've got like the sword, the spear and shield combo, then yeah, that's just the lesser damage of the two.
Yeah, and can I use magic stones like prepare it as a bonus action?
Can, yes, you have not used a bonus action yet, so you could indeed, like, you stab him. The thing is, you have a shield in one hand and a spear in the other hand, so you need to drop your spear if you wish to actually cast the spell, because you need to pull out the stones and, like, fiddle with them a bit. You need to play with your balls a little bit, and you need a hand free for that. To tickle them.
Well, you know what? We're gonna hold off the magical stones then, and I will just end my turn. Done.
Okay, all right, Gwen.
All right, let's see. 25, 30. You could go ahead and take an attack if you want.
I will do that, sir. I will do that with the mega mailbox. That is a miss. Why my dice not show up? Now, when you get to the ball bearings, I'm gonna have you make a perception check at disadvantage for me, please, and notice the ball bearings.
Certainly.
Because your friend noticed them, but never actually called out and told you about them. So.
Oh no.
By the way, another lesson for the day: if you notice a trap, tell your friends.
Is it control?
And you either.
A control, yeah. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. It's a big old thing of ball bearings on an open floor, so you can just step around them. Like you don't have to make a check.
I want to try to use them to my advantage.
Okay.
Because I was gonna take my action to move the extra speed.
Do you want to, like, are you trying to, like, skate on them for a bit to get a little extra distance?
Yes.
I'll fucking like it. Make me an acrobatics check, please.
Thanks.
And please roll a 1.
Please roll a 1.
You know what? That is good enough. I will give that to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 10 free feet of movement on top of any other movement shenanigans you're doing.
Wonderful.
As you run in, you sort of slide on them for a bit and then continue running as you wish. Walking into this room, there was a complication with the GM's NPC, you son of a bitch. As she was running through, she did not realize one of the plants was a, like, movable carnivorous plant that entrapped her and has her currently grappled on the side.
Excellent. I'm gonna take that extra, the extra 10 feet to get here.
Okay.
And I'm going to just have my shotgun aimed at her face, like I wouldn't move.
Like she would put her hands up, but she's like bound by this vine that's slowly roping her in. This thing behind her, like.
And I don't think I can do anything on my bonus action, so I'm good. That's my turn.
I am so glad I added these complication things to my channel points. GM or player complications. It's making my life interesting. Okay, the male thug. What do you do? I made these guys a while ago. Oh yeah, he's the mega mailbox, and he has a great letter opener, which is like a freaking large javelin, basically. But he's not going to use that. He is going to use the mega mailbox against Yui. I think you've done the most amount of damage to him so far, so he's going to do it on you.
No, I didn't.
And that is going to hit you for 13 points of damage as this, like, large, heavy mailbox on this, like, metal pole just wham!
Alrighty, let me take off that.
You can taste copper.
You said 13?
13 points of bludgeoning damage. All right.
Down, bro. Fucking mailbox, really?
With a mailbox.
Get you a real weapon? Yeah, I don't even understand shit you just said, bro.
Each block is 5 steps. So.
Yeah, each square is 5 steps. If it's not visible enough for you, let me know. I can, like, increase the visibility of the squares.
So I have 30 steps, right? Or 20?
You should have 30.
Oh. Can I move there?
Yeah, that is 20 feet to get to there.
Oh, it's 15? Okay, I'll move there then.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
I'm gonna shoot this dude. Is this too close? If I get a disadvantage if I
Nope,
shoot
nope.
him?
You're not next to him, so you're good. You can shoot him from there without disadvantage. You're sort of like half perched on some of the boxes, and you're like, whoosh.
I see my crossbow bolt, but I don't see the crossbow. I just kicked the bolt.
No, the crossbow should be in there. Oh, it's because it's not. We need to put the bolts on and equip it. There we go. You're good now. It wasn't equipped.
I'm gonna shoot him. That guy.
Kutwang. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that hits. That hits. But I gotta check one thing. You didn't that look like you rolled with proficiency, which is weird because you're proficient with all weapons. What's up with that? There we go. I've made it so they added your proficiency bonus on the next attack. You hit, so it's no biggie this time. I have no idea why it wasn't just giving that to you, because you can use every weapon. But yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. That is a definite hit. This guy does not have a good armor class. He's just a big old meat chunk. He is a meaty boy.
What a shot.
He's just a big block of meat on top of 3 legs. So 10 damage. Is there anything else you would like to do, sir?
No, I think that's good for my turn.
Okay, so you go off with the light crossbow. You lay it off. You like twang, and it sticks in his side. This being the biggest hit on him yet. And he's like, "Oh, why?" All right, the male runner. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong tool. She is going to attempt to break free from this GM complication. You son of a bitch. Oh, she actually has training in athletics. Not with that roll, she doesn't. That's a 7. So she struggles against the plant, Margot. Like you hear but she's not able to actually break free this plant thing, as once again it's pulling her ever slowly in towards itself. It's not a quick creature, like it's not something you would normally fight in a combat per se, but she just got caught into it, and you do hear the as it's like pulling her a little bit closer. And
Gwen starts sweating a little bit.
She's now looking at you like even though you're sort of enemies, she's kind of looking at you a little bit pleading, like, oh help.
I can swear I had a dream like I can swear I had a dream like this once.
Marjax.
All right. I want to run around to the side and like jump up onto this box here and shoot an arrow at him.
All right. So going up, you doing like that like kick flip thing in the air, like what you?
Yeah, I mean like I think I kind of just like do a little hop up onto the box and spin and shoot. I'm not gonna do no crazy
360 no
360
scope.
no scope. That's what I was thinking, right? All right.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. No disadvantage, no nothing. That is gonna hit. Yes. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Wow.
Kudwang, and once again hear that. Oh, that one hurt too.
Because it's so hard. And there's.
All right. Is that the end for you, Marjax?
I think I still have a few more feet of movement, right? So I want to move a little bit closer to him.
Yeah, sure.
So that way there, if he decides to get all angry at someone, maybe he'll swing at me instead of taking out our friend Yuri.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Always a chance on it. I mean, you've all been hurting him, so we'll see.
We got you, Yui.
Baka.
Thank you, guys.
Alright. I think I'm gonna do a spell, and we're gonna go with Thunder Wave.
Papoon. Thunder Wave. Some AC/DC playing in the background. Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cube originating from you. Excuse me. You must make a Constitution saving throw. Okay, yes, you can aim it, so it's going to hit him and basically the wall behind him. As you go, like, you like slam the ground, it's like out in front of you. So he needs to make a Constitution save. He's good at this one theoretically. Not with that roll, he's not. So yeah. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, because it's a first level spell. Yeah, he does not make that save. He takes 16 damage.
Oh.
And does that knock him down too, or is it just damage? And it's pushed 10 feet away from you, but he cannot be pushed 10 feet away from you because the wall is there. Now, in D&D, what happens when you can't be pushed 10 feet is you're taking the kinetic force from it. So he takes an additional 1 point of damage from the kinetic force, because it's a d6 for every 10 feet. As he slams against the wall, like banging his head on it a little bit, going, oh my noggin! Is that it for you?
Yes it is.
Yui.
I'm gonna look at what the damage done to me and get scared enough to use bark skin. Can I use bark skin on myself?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Alright, and then I would use this skill on myself called bark skin.
So the spell Bark Skin is in your second level spell. So your AC cannot be less than 16, regardless of what your armor would normally be. So what I am going to do, give me 1 second. I am going to temporarily give you an effect here. All right. What's the priority? 4. Oh, that is right. I was like, is your armor class right? Yeah, okay, it's right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you a temporary effect. We're going to call it Bark Skin that we can use in the future. But, well, helps if I can spell. Not press enter. It's not just a B. Bark Skin. You know what? I'm too lazy for this shit right now. I'm just going to delete this. I am going to toggle your normal armor class off, and can I just set it to 16 for now manually? Yes, I can. Okay, your AC is now 16, long as that is a thing. And there's, what is this measured template doing here? Who doing that shit? Okay, Bark Skin is complete. You are as this like your skin, it without hurting or anything, it toughens and begins to split and look more bark-like, as you are now covered in head to toe what looks like the bark of a tree.
I'm just like, look, guys, I'm a tree. That's an action, right? So I can't.
That is your
attack
action.
them.
That is correct.
Yeah. So the only bonus action thing I have is magical stones.
Yeah, and unfortunately it's not to use them, it's just to make them.
Yeah, it's just to make them. I'll just make them.
All right. Now you haven't used an item interaction yet, so I'll let you wait. You can put your spear away, like you don't have to like drop it or anything.
I was actually not about to use it. I was just about to put my shield away to use it next turn or something.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Not a problem. So you go ahead and you got your you've cast your magical stones
I
then.
have to unequip it.
Sure.
Unequip. All right, there we go. I'll put it away. I need to find a shield that actually affects my AC. But
it should be affecting your AC. I'll look at that afterwards and see why it's not affecting your AC.
Yeah, because on D&D Beyond it says my
It should be adding a
like
plus
13.
2. Yeah, it should be adding a plus 2. So what I'll do is, in your effects, when we re-equip your armor mod, let me adjust it. I'm gonna change it from, I'm gonna up it by 3, or up it by 2, sorry. So, okay, so next time after Bark Skin is over and we re-equip the effect we're using for your armor, it will be the proper amount now.
Alrighty, thank you.
Hell yeah! Alright, moving on. Gwen, back into the plant room.
Gwen's looking at this girl who is like pleading for her life and says, okay, swear your allegiance to Flanbury's post office.
They won't hire me.
Oh, I'll ensure that you get some kind of position there. it's worth your life, isn't it?
Ooh, yeah, it's worth my life.
She'll like roll her eyes and go, oh, this is gonna unlock some deep things in me, I'm sure. She's gonna reach out one hand and say, hold on. Grab onto her arm and point the shotgun down at the plant and fire at it.
Okay, roll an attack for me.
Sure.
It's not like a beefy plant. You figure any amount of damage will deal with this thing, but I would like to make sure that you hit the right area.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. No.
Oh, wow. So you fire, and it just, you can't really, it was hard to tell which plant specifically was the one actually roping her in, and instead you just kind of shot one of the ferns beside it, and the thing's still moving, and you're like, shit, that was the wrong plant. She looks down at the fern that you shot, looks back up at you and goes, really?
I'm still gonna hold on to her arm and say, just we'll keep trying.
Okay, is that it for you?
Make this bitch die. She's ungrateful.
Is that it for me? It's my action. If I'm holding on to her, if I try to move back, would it be an action to try and just pull? Like if she just holds on? Or can I give her advantage on her next chance to get out?
I'll give it to you. And normally to drag someone, you'd have to do an action of some kind. I'll give it to you because she willingly sort of latched onto you anyways. Roll an athletics for me if you go to like move back.
Okay. Maybe this will be better. Apparently supposed to be good at these things.
You needed an 11.
Okay,
Whoa.
that's fine. That's fine.
Unfortunately. So you're pulling at her and she's like, harder.
Okay. Next turn. We'll see.
Okay. The male thug, he's looking around at everyone. He's like, oh, all of this really hurt. And then I guess Marjax, Baka, you didn't do a huge amount. You just kind of barks. Yeah, I can say Marjax is probably the one that like hurt him most recently. And he's like, stop.
I did the 17 damage to him with the thunder or whatever, I believe.
Oh, right. The thunder is what hurt. Okay, well, you've talked me into it. I'm hurting you.
You're welcome, Marjax.
Or not. That's a whiff.
Yes.
That is an 8 in total. So he did not. He swings at you, and you just kind of sidestep back a little bit, like he's sort of teetering on the edge of where some crates are, and he's really hurt. Like he holds at his side, and he's like, "Oh, stop! Get away! Shoot!" Orengoth.
Take out a javelin from my bag, and I whip it right at him.
Do it up.
Do it up.
Javelin from that distance. Fuck. Just like, that's gonna hit. Okay, 4 damage. It's not enough to bring him down, but like it sort of skewers into his leg, and he's just like, ah! Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I still move or no?
Yeah, you haven't moved yet.
I'll move behind everyone else over here.
There you go. Yep, and you stayed out of his threatened square, so he can't hit you, which is good. So you're all good.
I'm on my turn.
All right. The male runner. She is going to attempt to get out again. With your assistance, I'm going to give her advantage. There we go. She manages to no longer be grappled by the plant monster. Moving forward, and then looking at you, she looks at you and she says, "Thank you." Inevitable betrayal. Oh, that's a crit. So she comes up and she's like, inevitable. She actually screams, inevitable betrayal, and then like slashes at you with a scimitar, doing 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh, you bitch. I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Okay.
Fuck this hoe.
Oops.
Rude.
That's one too many. Chunky. Okay, Hellish Rebuke, Dexter. That's a fail. It's a fail. These guys are not making any dice rolls tonight, except for that.
That's 19 fire damage.
You know what? I meant to actually have these. She's supposed to be later. 25. Okay, there we go. So 19. Okay. All right. That is like over half of her health as a response, like retaliatory spell. And so she's like, haha. And then you're like, whoosh, and she's like, oh, what the?
Now you're gonna have to die.
Wait, I give up again. Mark Jax. What is Marjax doing?
Sorry, Orin got just hit him. So I want to just come into this little like nook right behind me. Is that a playable nook, or should I?
You can hit him from where you are if you want.
Okay, I want to hit him with my dagger.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hit him with the dagger.
And do the stab with the dagger.
Stab. Shoot fly. Where the fuck did you come from?
Not.
That is unfortunately, he's not hard to hit, but that just misses. There's a clang as he like accidentally moves the mailbox in the way of your knife. Like he's not even looking at you. It just happened to be that way. You hear this clang and you hear that like thing where your like wrist bent a little bit too far and you're like, ah.
Son of a bitch. I can return, right? Because I haven't used any of my movement.
If you want to move, you can move. Yeah.
Okay. Then, did anyone tell us about the ball bearings, or am I gonna have to?
Not yet.
Figure. Not yet. All right. So then,
just roll a perception check for me. A perception skill check.
Oh yeah, there's some ball bearings over there.
Not too late.
Your turn.
Okay, so now it's gonna be a dexterity save if you move through that area.
okay, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it up. Dexterity save for me, please.
So I gotta do it. Wow. Oh. Normal, right?
Yep, just normal. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. And if you want, I'm even gonna give you 5 feet of like extra movement. Not as much as he as Gwen got, because Gwen actually planned for it.
Okay.
But I'll give you like an extra like 5 feet if you want. Just as you slide it a little bit, and you're like, huh.
All right. So I think that's it, right? I believe right there. Or do I get 5 more?
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Move there and then there. It's because you moved in originally. Yeah, you should be fine. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All good,
I'm
bud.
making my way out to try and find Gwen.
Yep. And you should be able to see Gwen from there. You see Gwen tussling with this other male lady up there. Right. Mail carrier. Sorry, PC people. Yui.
I would like to take my spear and try to shove it in his chest.
All right. Do it up. Like raise the spear. Right. I imagine like you just like almost like you're hucking it, but like stabbing down. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Here we go.
Yeah, you've played.
Why does it say advantage?
I don't know why you have it set. Why it's set to advantage.
I have it at normal.
Yeah, I don't. Well, go ahead and roll it. I'll look to see which one was the first one.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. There's normal. That's a 1.
A fucking 1.
As you go, you see like he raises his hammer once again, like it's gonna go in your way. When you hear a voice in your head going, "Do you want this?"
Yes. Yes, I do.
Then we make this happen. And we change this. I click somewhere to make it. Right click to toggle. I did right click to toggle. Success fail. It's not letting me do a thing. Okay. All right. What is your damage on the thing? Anyways, the damage is.
My damage on the spear?
The spear is 1d6 plus 5. So go ahead and roll a 1d6 plus 5 for me manually.
Okay, so
that is the square, and then just hit the plus sign 5 times and then roll.
Square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then roll. It says 8.
Okay, with that, yes, the spear actually blows through the hammer, melting through it, actually impaling itself in his chest, pinning him against the wall like you're the fucking Predator. And where there's this like almost like suctioning sound as you see his form begin to shrivel and wither. These red tendrils climbing up the spear, some of them sort of latching onto your hand for a moment before retracting back into the spear as they like light fades from his eyes. His eyes turn like a milky white, his skin turns like an ashen gray, and then he slumps to the ground, a fraction of his original size.
I'm gonna look at him like, that's a fucking weapon.
And then you hear you do hear in your mind, one step closer. Thank you.
You're welcome, Estella. I'm gonna say I'm gonna just be very cheerful about it. You're welcome, Estella.
You're a nice guy. You're swell.
You're pretty good.
Okay.
And then do a little wavy with it and put it away.
Woohoo! All right.
I still have movement.
Yeah, you still have movement. You haven't moved yet. Sorry, let's go back to you for a second.
Can I like move carefully around this?
Yeah, you know about the ball bearings.
Nah, full speed, fuck it.
You know about the ball bearings. You don't have to make a check for it. You can just like go. And the crates aren't that tall, so I'm not making them like cost you extra movement. So you can just move as need be.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move all the way max speed. Excuse you. Right here.
I'm gonna shit my pants when we have to deliver a package.
And as a bonus action, I'm just gonna prepare magic stones.
Okay. Okay, Gwen, before we get to shitting your pants, your turn.
So I'm gonna look down at the sprites first and go, all right, kids, don't fail me now. And I'm gonna point the shotgun at her face.
Oh god, dodge this.
I have also named the soot sprites already. I didn't know how many I had.
However much you think is reasonable.
Their names are Marvin, Al, Isaac, and
Marvin, Al, Isaac, and what?
Luther.
Luther. Nice.
Luther.
That should be with advantage. And
Luther, go for
oh, that sucks. Okay. So you like click, you hit both barrels, just like bang, and then it's unfortunately she seems to be quite the maneuverable individual, and she dodges to the side. You take out another like shrub behind her. Meanwhile, you hear like from your shoulders a little as like these things come out, and like a couple of them like they almost got like one of those like fireman line where like they're passing to each other along your arm the ammo until it gets to your gun, where like as you crack it open they like take out the bits and like put the new shells in for you and stuff.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, anything else from you?
I'm gonna stay on her, so I'm not gonna let her get away so easily.
All right. The male thug is dead. I forgot to label him as so. Okay, there we go. Moving on. Orengoth. What's Orengoth?
Through here.
Okay.
How do I see where it's You just see the space, so just count 5.
Yep.
If you click the ruler on the left-hand side, it'll measure. You can measure with that.
You can also hold the control key down when you're moving something, and you'll get a thing out of it too.
I think that was 30, right?
That's right there. 25.
One more?
You got one more.
I'll move up one more.
There you go. And you haven't done anything. You could dash to get further if you wanted that. Either that, or you could just like do something from there.
I'll take another shot with the crossbow on the middle running right there.
Hell yeah, she's right there. Do it up.
As soon as I catch sights in the room, I pop a shot.
Pow. Oh, that's a good hit too. Yeah, nice. So like right in her back, just like in the kidney. And yeah, 5.
And that's it for my turn.
Okay, her turn. She's like, oh fuck this shit, disengages and then gets there. Marjax.
All right. So I can go like right here.
Yep. Sure.
Pop out. Is that in close enough range to try and shoot her with my bow?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Slow her down and keep her from getting out of here.
Those have a redonkulous range.
All right. Cool. Wow. You ain't going anywhere, woman.
Oh, dirty 20. Okay.
Jax.
So a dirty 20 hits, and then another 4 damage. There's another kathunk as like it goes in like say this one in like in the glutes, and she's like, oh what? Oh! Like this anger and frustration happening all at once. Baka, you're gonna be next. I do believe you are all alone.
Yep, with a dead body. All right, let me get out of here.
A dead body that like your friend disconcertingly like ate with his spear.
And then I think
Yeah,
that's
you
the
can't
next
blame me.
movement, so I don't have like dash or nothing, right?
You can dash if you want. Everyone can dash as an action. It's only the rogues can do it as a bonus action.
So I'll dash then for my action, or no? I did an action of moving, right?
No, you get your movement as normal. You get your movement split however you wish, and then you get to spend an action. And if you use dash, you get another set of movement.
Okay, I'll do dash then. Of 30, or is it less?
It's however much your normal movement maximum is. So it should be 30 for you. So you get it refills your movement basically to be 30.
Okay. I will go.
Rogues are super sick because technically they could dash twice. They could do it as their action and bonus action.
Dash. Yeah, but then you can use an action.
Basically, they can Naruto run.
Everybody stand up! I won't sing the rest because I don't want to get the monitor.
Yui, looks like you are next.
Alright, I am going to run all the way up, and if I'm going to attack her, and if I land the attack, then I'll use charge.
Yeah, you are. 30 feet would bring you right to her, and you need to get at least 30 feet, so you are good.
Alrighty, so now I'm going to. Oh God, all these little things keep coming up. I'm going to.
That's a good hit.
And
Thanks.
And you said I can use the other one if I have it like double-handed.
Yeah, if you're not using the shield. Oh yeah, because you put your shield away. So yeah, you can use the versatile.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You're still targeting the male thug. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, no, it's fine. So you still definitely hit her with a 26. Jesus. An 8. Yeah, I mean, that's bringing her down alone. How did you want to finish her off?
I'll pierce it through her, then I'll hoof kick her off my spear.
Oh.
And then I'll put the spear on so it can absorb her.
So you just come up, she turns as you just like spear her up through the bottom of the chin up through like the top, and then you like angle it down and just like and just like the splat thunk against the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
Then I'll turn around to my party members and say, there were ball bearings over there.
Thanks.
But with that thunk upon the door,
I think I just alerted her friends.
remove. Let's not add loot. No, loot doesn't get a turn. All right. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So we're continuing in the combat initiative as her friends were indeed alerted. Basically, she was going up to the door, like starting to like slam out and scream when you came up and like death scream, and then she got slammed against the door. So, Gwen, you're gonna be next. Oh yeah. Sorry. You still have like 10 feet of movement left or whatever. Sorry. Is there anything else you would like to do in your turn? You also have a free item interaction if you want to open the door.
I do not want to open the door. 10 feet, I will get to like right here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move my character right here.
There you go. All right.
Oh yeah, my boyfriend's dogs are going crazy right now.
Puppies! Sorry, I like pets. Yeah, my household has an addiction. Puppies, kittens, anything. Just you have to mention it and we'll go nuts. Anywho, let's not think about your boyfriend's pet for a second. All right, Gwen. Gwen, your go.
Gwen's gonna look at the party that's like run into a rescue and say, "Watch out for the plants." We're gonna go 5, 25. And I'm going to ready an action to shoot the first thing that opens this fucking door.
You're right in front of the door with a shotgun aimed at it, be like, come on. Okay.
Yep.
Like it. Okay.
Holy shit, I realized I just killed both of them.
Nice. You're getting the kill count. Kill steals.
Kill count.
Orengoth. Well, I mean, just like in real life, there's usually a tally for the postal workers what your kill count's going to be. All right, Orengoth.
No.
Boogie up through there. Oh. I think that's as far as I can move for now.
Okay.
No. Oh,
technically, you can get right behind, if you move in a straight line, you can get right behind Gwen.
Oh, like a straight line from where I was?
Yep. Yep.
I was like, right.
Oh, I think my cursor's hidden. You're not even seeing this shit. Anyways.
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah.
Okay. 30 feet.
There you go.
Alright. I'll let my turn right there.
You got it.
I was looking messed up.
Alright. He is gonna go. Gwen, you're definitely actually Gwen, Orengoth, pretty much everybody. Maybe Marjack's not quite as much, but you definitely hear from the other side. You hear another like, "Whoa, there's something going on the other side." He moves up and opens the door, and that is when there is a shotgun blast that goes off in his face.
Alaka-blam!
Yeah, he just opens the door. What's going on in the?
Oh, hold on. He was not targeted.
There we go. Targeted the right dude. For anyone wondering, you can alt-click something if you want to put your target thing on something. If you want to do when you do an attack.
Okay, cool. I've just been hitting a little target button. And then
to untarget something, you kind of have to toggle the target on and off again, which is either hit the target and then select again, or I think it's the O. Is it the O key twice? No, Q key. The Q key on the keyboard. If you just tap it twice, the Q toggles you between the targeting mode and the selection mode.
Okay, I like that. Thanks for the hotkey.
Yeah, no worries. Makes life a little easier. Okay, definitely hits. Hits him for 4. So like he's a big boy, so it's kind of absorbs part of the pellet, like his big hammer absorbs a few of them as well. But yeah, he just kind of opens it quizzically, not expecting much to be there, when all of a sudden like blam. You know what, roll again. He didn't know you were there. You get advantage.
Ooh.
Just in case you crit.
You know what, I like that.
He didn't know there was shit there.
I don't know
do him favor.
Why is this one rolling with advantage now? God damn it!
Oh,
okay. Well,
it was 13 plus.
Either way, it wasn't a crit, so you still did the normal damage. But you know, I'm gonna give you the higher of the amounts that you rolled. I'm gonna give him an extra 2 damage. Why not?
Sick.
Because like he was not expecting a shotgun on the other side of that door, so I think it makes sense. And that's what's most important, is for things to make rational sense in a high fantasy world. Okay. And that is going to stun, like he's stunned enough not expecting that, he's just not taking the rest of his turn. because he just like, what? So Marjax.
All right, so he's stunned. I'm gonna sprint up into the room, and I'm gonna try and hit him with my fisticuffs.
Okay.
Hit him with my arms. Target him. So foul. Smack.
That hits. These are easy boys to hit. And then oh yeah, you always do 4 because it doesn't actually roll dice. It's just 4.
4.
Yeah, so just as much damage as the shotgun. Basically, you're like crack. Which doing like this really like pretty good like mechanical arm strike thing. All right. The benefits of having a stranger in a bondage outfit that kind of looked like he's from Hellraiser. Remove your arms. Good times.
And I think I'll
Wow, D&D. This is why I play this game. Marjax, are you doing anything else on your turn?
no, that'll be all. I'll stay right where I am.
The Postal Spark, which I haven't shown you his picture yet.
Yes, please. Oh, he's anime as hell.
Okay, what can this mother liquor do? Oh, I know what this mother liquor is gonna do. Okay, he's going to move up a little bit, and then he is going to. Oh, I don't have to target that. Say screw it for his buddy. Then he is going to do this. I don't need a measure template. And I need some saving throws from people, please.
Haha, I passed.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, how can he do anything? Well, I'm on this side of the wall.
Because it's an area of effect, he exploded the entire region with a fireball.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I still need a couple. I need one from Orengoth. Oh, the male thugs. My bad. And Marjax. Because fireball even goes around corners. It is a fiery explosion. Okay.
Yeah.
So, not including resistances. You can figure it out if you have resistances. So Marjax, you're taking 28 damage.
Oh.
This is sort of like the boss fight of this thing. Male thug is taking 28 damage, which he almost like got down his own friend. Gwyn, you're taking half of that, which is 14. I know you have resistance.
Still enough. Yeah, still enough to knock me down though.
So that you'll take 7 in total. Yeah, this was the big boom that he had. They had like 1. Orengoth, you took 14 because you saved. Yui, you took 14, and Baka, you took 28.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
You're just unconscious. Just unconscious.
I am knocked out.
So I take 13 or 14?
14.
Damn, he got most of us.
Is Orengon the only one alive right now?
And these guys were.
Wait, what about Marjax?
Wrong
Marjax
hit points.
is gone too. Damn, he take damage.
Damn, the wipe.
I'm almost dead.
Now you're not dead, but you guys are unconscious. Now Orengoth can go around and do stabilizing or healing as need be to try and get you up. If you have any potions, he can even feed potions to you as you go. You know what? I'm going to say his buddy was not expecting that, so his buddy's actually just dead. So he like wasted his buddy because it's the post office. You're cutthroat, right?
I'm laying down like a horse does when it's knocked over.
Yeah. So that was the big surprise boom. Surprise.
Give me my bottle.
Is there an
potion bottle?
There is an unconscious. I'll just leave it for now. We know where you are. All right. I wasn't expecting it to be quite that effective. He also rolled. There were several 6s in there. He rolled fairly decently for the damage as well. Okay. Next. Baka, I need you to roll a d20 for me for a death saving throw.
A D20. Is that the one right next to public roll?
That is yeah, it's the one that's yeah, it's the circle-ish one.
Damn, 1d20. Oh,
There you
goodness.
go. That is a fail. Actually, on your character sheet, you'll see over top of your picture, because you're downed at the moment, there's a skull there, which I forgot I could have just had you click on the skull to roll it. And then there's a check mark or an X. Under the X, you're going to want to put in a 1 because you failed one of the death saves.
Wait, the situation. I click on the death saves and it gives me formula 1d20 plus bonus, situational bonus, and then roll mode. And then I have advantage, normal, and disadvantage.
We don't need to roll it. You already rolled it because all a death save is just a d20.
Okay.
Unless you got something that's applying to all
I
saves.
See the check mark. I got you.
So you,
put a 1 there.
yeah, there's 2 numbers there. There's a check mark with a 0 and an X with a 0. Yeah, there you go. Put 1 on the X. You failed the death save. So in D&D, you don't die instantly. It's slow. You have chances for friends to save you, that type of thing. If you can get one of the people healing spells up, your chances of getting up is a lot better.
Gotcha.
Yui, same thing from you,
man.
please.
I just realized I could have used absorb elements. As a
You're
reaction.
new at this. Normally, I'd be a little tougher on certain players. If you would like, I would let you sort of retcon that particular situation. Did you want to do that? Have you used absorb elements?
I wanted to take this as a lesson.
Okay. All right. I offered it because this is your guy's first experience. So.
Yeah, I'll remember it for next time.
All right. In that case, go ahead and roll the death save for me, please.
Alrighty, here we go.
That is also a fail. You need to roll a 10 or higher.
Puts it for me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so when you use the skull, it automatically fills it out for you. Cool beans. Gwen. Same shit, different day.
I feel very foolish because I too have absorb elements.
You, I'm not going to be forgiving with.
Oh, I know. I'm just. Oh my god. Fuck me.
We're all dying here today.
It would be really funny if we TPK. Like, congratulations, guys. D&D.
Good job. No, I was the man of new session.
Orengoth,
I was
you're
my theory
alone.
this time.
So I can't help anybody. I don't know
Yes.
what I got
So
here.
if you have any potions, you can feed someone a potion, which will give them hit points and instantly wake them up. If you don't have anything to heal them with, you can root through their bags if they have any potions to use it and instantly heal them and wake them up. If you have no access to potions or healing items of any kind, you can roll a medicine skill check to try and stabilize them. Unless you have a first aid. What is it called? Is it a first aid kit? Something like that. The healer's kit, I think it's called. Then it would actually bring them to 1 hit point.
Bad potion here. How do I use it on bad hair here in front of me?
Just roll it, and he can just add it to his hit points. So you can just click it in your bag, and it'll just bring it up. It doesn't matter who it's rolled on specifically. So there's yeah, you got it, and then just click on that dice, the 2d4 plus 2. Let me know if it does the ... thing. Sometimes it doesn't. If there's like 1 left in the stack for the potions, they get a little wonky sometimes.
Which one is it at the bottom?
Do you see the 2d4 plus 2 in the chat there?
Where you click the potion.
Like in the actual chat. Like if we were to like type things and stuff. You see a 2d4 plus 2? Not on your character sheet. Yeah,
On the bottom right.
damage 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
This one? Oh, I see now.
Yeah, in the chat. Like, ignore your character for a minute. In the chat, you've a message came up, said Orengoth, Potion of Healing. And is there a damage code there that you can click on?
Just says ...
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna roll it manually. Sometimes if it's the last healing in a stack, I don't know why, but it gets a little funky sometimes. So, and you're using this on Gwen. So 6 points of health back to Gwen.
Oh, thank you kindly.
You are no longer dying.
So can I still move and attack, or is that my
it was your action to feed Gwen a potion. because although it's a bonus action to use on yourself, it's an action to feed to someone else. But you still have all of your movement.
I'm moving the room there a bit.
Okay.
So.
Man, wizards, you lied to me. This is only supposed to be a hard encounter, not deadly.
That's where I moved to.
Because all these guys are just reflavored monsters, like, basically. And I was like, this was a suggested encounter for a newbie group. No.
And I'll let my turn right there.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. So we are going back up to Marjax. Use is down as well, so I also need a death save from you, silver plates and mercy buckets.
Thank
You have a successful one. You are one step closer to stabilizing. Congratulations.
How many do you have to get to stabilize?
It's 3 either way. 3 bad, you die. 3 good, you stabilize. Doesn't mean you wake up, just means you don't die.
All right.
If you roll a nat 1, it's 2 fails. If you roll a nat 20, you do wake up at 1 hit point. All right. The Postal Spark will Firebolt Ordengoth. That is a miss. Okay, so this guy that just like exploded your entire party flings a bolt of fire at you, but ends up missing. Baka, your turn.
All right, character sheet, saving throw. Let's go. Just normal, right?
Yeah, it's just normal. Death save, normal.
20.
Oh,
Let's go.
dude.
1 HP.
There you go.
Let's go.
So you like wake up, you're like,
Wake me
I'm
up."
not down yet.
Does he get a turn?
Yes, actually, I will give you your turn. You wake up just powering through this. I will leave it up to you what you do, like how you'd react to this.
Okay. Didn't I pick like some mushroom for like health along the way someplace?
Mushroom for health?
Inventory?
I don't see it.
I don't remember
I
that.
have health potions.
What about, do rations add health at all?
They do not, unfortunately. It is not Skyrim. Unfortunately, Wheels of Cheese will not heal you. You do in fact need healing items, and you don't. Okay, you didn't take any cure spells yourself. Okay, I was making sure of that.
I'm going to cast a spell then and magic missile that target.
Okay, go ahead and magic missile. Oh yeah, I forgot to fix your missile. There should be 2 more of those, so I'm gonna roll them for you. That is okay. That is 11 damage. Oh, almost enough. So like pew pew pew, and you like shotgun him with 3 missiles. And he's like barely standing. Like you can hear behind his mask. He's like, oh shit.
And that'll be it for my turn.
We double passed. Yui, what up?
I got it. You left me for dead.
You dying, son. You dying, son.
I'll remember this, Elephant Man.
There you go. That's a success. That should be a success.
My spear will remember this.
All right, so you're sitting at a 1-1 right now.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes. Hey, could be worse. If it was a nat 1, that would have sucked. All right, moving on. We'll go win.
What happens at a nat 1?
Nat 1 would have been 2 fails. That would have brought you to 3.
Whoa, I would have just died, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Of all the
That's
times to
great.
not have spare the dying, Jesus. Okay.
Oh, I do have spare the dying.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Remember this.
I'm gonna try and stabilize Yui.
Okay. That's a medicine check.
Oh.
Wait, I got healing things
Okay.
in my bag.
10 is enough. I believe it's just the 10 you need to stabilize them.
Oh.
So he is stabilized. He no longer needs to make death saves. He's still unconscious, but he no longer needs to make death saves. You know what? Let's give him the unconscious condition and be smart about this.
Can I use my item interaction to rifle bag and see if I can find anything to heal him with?
Yeah, sure.
I had a potion.
So you
in my
stabilize
fucking
him, and you're looking through his shit. And does he have one? He does have
bag.
3.
Mini potions.
He has 3, and a potion of resistance, and a potion of fire breath, which would be funny if you fed him right now.
Well, it's the action to feed him, and
you're able to get it in your hand and prepped for next time.
Yeah. So I'll be ready to get him up for next turn.
Okay.
Once it's no
During
longer
my
mine.
turn, can I just sip it up like?
All right, Orengoth. Let's get on to you.
I'm gonna try to take him out, take out the pulsal spark, the crossbow shot from over here.
All right, let's do it. Do it. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is too much. Jeebus, people.
So that's good.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's not. Unfortunately, a 7 will not hit. So that is a miss. It goes wide, sort of like you hear like the tank clatter as it like goes off of the wall and just sort of goes amongst the mess of tools that are in this workshop that you're now standing in.
I'll just end my turn there.
Okay, all right. Next is Marjax. Let's see how well you're dying here. Oh, that's pretty good actually. So another success. You're good. You're doing good. You're at 2 successes. 1 more and you stabilize. You won't have to make any more. You'll still be unconscious, but you won't be dying. The Postal Spark will actually get on his knees and give up. He surrenders.
Nah, fuck that.
With that, it
I
is
said in my
it
unconscious
is
dream.
technically the end of combat as he has given up. How you deal with this is up to you. I'm not going to make anyone make any more death saves. I'm going to assume everyone can spare the dying and or stabilize and whatnot. So everyone is going to be not dying anymore, at least. You did it enough that he wasn't much of a threat. He's at 1 hit point, so... if you want to execute him, I will give that choice to you guys. If Baka or Orngoth would like to off this dude.
Do I get like a point of? Do I get 1 point of health, or am I still asleep?
There's enough potions around. If we use 2 of the potions from Yui, then the last 2 you can get up. Because I don't know if you have a potion.
I don't.
Just give me a potion.
Okay. So Yui's got 2 potions. So if we want to consume 2 of them, I'll just. I'm assuming you'd be willing to share. Not that you have a choice. You're unconscious.
Hey, no, I don't want to.
That's up to you guys, though. How would you like to do this for getting each other up?
I'll consume them both.
Are we
Okay.
executing him, or
Yeah, this one is for you.
I say yeah.
you say
Why
yeah?
say ...
Hell yeah.
Okay.
bro.
Once again, there's
He
issues.
fireballed us all.
Go ahead and click on the other one to get rid of it as well. I'll roll them manually because once again, they're a little funky. So we're gonna say this one's on Yui. That's 7. And this one is on Marjax. And that's 6.
Okay, thank you.
He's
So-
giving up though.
Neither of you are unconscious. Marjax, you go ahead and give yourself 6 health. And Yui, you're at 7. Baka, you brought yourself up through sheer willpower.
I will gallop. I will gallop from where I'm at.
So Postal
this
Spark,
dude.
he was down on his knees, and so you what gangster style in the back of his head?
Yeah, I want to like. What is it when they take the printer out to the yard and just beat that?
Die,
off his face?
motherfucker! Die, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Die! I swear in my channel, it's fine.
Yeah, can we ask some questions before we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We should try and get out of him.
Well, I mean, that's up to your party. Are you able to answer questions before he does it? That's something you ask Orengoth.
Okay, I'm gonna put the spear to his head and ask him, "Who do you work for?"
Works at the post office.
What? Take off his mask so we can hear him.
I'd like to take off his mask.
You're gonna take off his mask?
Yeah, take off his mask.
Okay.
Thank you.
You take off his mask, and underneath is this like burnt, fiery individual that suddenly starts gasping for air, going.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get much out of him, guys.
All right, off with his head.
Okay.
Wait. He's gasping for air.
So
Now,
we'll put
I'm
him
gonna
out of his
give him a chance to
misery
breathe.
then.
Are you
Give him
gonna
a chance to breathe.
Are you gonna
Answer
let?
our question.
You're just gonna let him like suffocate to death? It's like we could execute you, but no, you've got 5 minutes to die.
All right.
Write down on this piece of paper
guess
who you
we're
work for,
executing
and
him
where is
then.
their address.
Actually, Yui, your spear will pop up into your head and go, yes, just let him suffocate. Slowly.
I'm thinking we should let him suffocate. He deserves it. Blow me up. Blow me fucking up. You out of your fucking mind.
It's pretty cold-blooded, but I guess we have to do it.
It's what he deserves.
I mean, I didn't want to make him suffer. I just wanted to put him down. You know.
Please, I suffered on the floor burning. My beautiful fur. Just flammable.
Yeah, you're like a very naked centaur right now. You don't have that like little bit of fur in your hindquarters or anything, by the way. It's like
How
singed.
embarrassing. Yeah, I see her too.
You guys see Mazagin too.
Yeah.
Secret. She came back. Secret boss.
Oh yeah, she
about to say.
shouldn't be showing there. Sorry.
There, now I got full health, guys. Hey.
I would want him to
Ignore the
suffocate.
red
I'll
color at
touch
the
him
end,
with the tip
okay?
of my spear.
We.
So who's killing the spark? Who's doing it?
He's still alive.
I touch-
He asked
I
him to
touch him
show
with the-
us-
Well, he can't breathe or anything. He can't even talk.
Yeah, but if we yell at him and ask him to show us how many more people there are with him, he could
You know what?
point
You're
out
right.
finger.
I'll use wait. I can save him. Can I? Is he savable?
If you think if you put his mask back on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's put his mask back on, guys.
I'll put his mask back on.
Okay, you put the mask back on. You hear the.
Now, will you tell us who you work for and where they are? All right, take it off.
Okay, someone find a piece of paper.
You take it off.
Put it back on. All right, find a piece of paper and a
Yeah,
pen.
can I search for paper to have him write paper?
Yeah, there's like lots of like you see a stack of like sheets of paper over there. There's all sorts like it's a wizard's like workshop. There's basically whatever tools in here you can imagine. In fact, as you search through the areas,
Oh snap!
Oh, well, I don't want it. Oh, the loot is walking. The loot is walking.
Oh, there's another door here.
The loot is walking.
no, yeah, if you have the loot selected because
Okay,
you
too far
have
ahead of
ownership
yourself.
of the loots, technically you control where it goes. Just try not to.
Throws it against the wall. Picks it up, throws it against the wall again.
Yeah, there's another door there. You can recklessly open it. It does have a thing that says "Here be dragons." Oh,
Yeah, don't open it yet.
oh, Orengoth going upstairs.
We're still trying to find
Oh.
paper, and we're trying to get him to write down. You said we can find paper and pen in there, right?
Yep.
I look around to see where it will be, like on a desk or something.
Yeah, there's just like a scrap piece of paper and like a quill and an ink pot like nearby that's mostly
All
empty.
right.
The quill's down to a nub, but you think it's enough you could scratch a letter out.
All right, and then I'll give that to him to write down what he's trying to say, like get him to answer our question.
Okay. After like gasping for air for a second, like taking a second to like come back to his wits from you guys rapidly taking his mask on and off, finally he like gets enough like energy like to, it's like he looks at you like you can tell he's sort of waiting like for you to repeat the question, so he's answering very carefully.
Who do you work for, and where are they?
Okay, so that now he very carefully scrawls out in like a nice script on the paper. Fuck you.
Through the heart.
Somebody kill this guy.
I stabbed him through the heart with my
throat.
spear, and I let my spear absorb the shit out of him.
Okay, just all right, so your spear, you spear, just it's this like glee of ecstasy sound that you hear in your head. Once again, no one else hears this shit, but similar effect happens to him as what happened to the other dude as the spear consumes this man's life force.
I just look down on him as it happens too. Just like fucking idiot.
And you hear the spear now in your head going, now, well, your friends are weak. Do it.
Shut up, Estella. I put him.
Who is Estella?
Just one more. I mean,
Spear.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, but one more.
You're getting too thirsty right now. That's not part of the deal. I gave you way more than what you needed today.
So Yui's gone nuts talking to himself.
That's what I'm saying. Was
I look around. Better mind your fucking business.
Mind your own business. That's all. Just mind your own business.
Fuck around and find out.
Stick around and fucking find out.
Can I check for trash before?
Oh,
checking
I'm
the
sorry.
food?
Yeah, let's pause for a second because I've had someone just like walk over it. Let's bring Gwen back over here for a second. What is your passive? You know what? Your passive is good enough. It is not a very good trap. So Gwen, there's this trap door here that you almost step on before you realize the way it's set, almost like it's set on the floor, and you kind of notice something's a little bit up, and you look down and you realize this trap door is literally that. It is a trap door. It doesn't lead anywhere. It is just a trap, and it looks like it's spring loaded for spikes to come through or something.
Oh, okay. Somebody want to bring that dude's body over? I want to test a theory.
I pick him up on the spear and throw him in.
drag him over.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you like drag his body over to like the trap door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You drop it on and a bunch of spears come up through the floor like ka-chunk, like right through the bottom, like up through the bottom of them.
That's all. I just wanted to see that asshole just get torn apart.
Yeah, what a dick. I would like to use cure wounds on myself.
Yeah, sure. Do it up.
Okay, and then after that, could I detect magic?
Yeah, go for it. So do the cure wounds first. You heal the thug for 5. He's already dead.
5. Oh shit, did I fuck that up? Oh, yeah, I did.
You killed yourself somehow.
7 and then plus 5. I put like 7 plus 5.
Yeah. You can just type in +5 and then it adds it to the previous number. You don't have to like do
Yeah,
the original.
I meant to just put plus 5, but then like I thought I double clicked it and then it didn't happen. But yeah.
Okay.
So this guy's dead, right? He's gone.
Oh, he's dead several ways now. Like the spear went through him, he shriveled into a prune, and then you put him on top of a spike trap, which then shot up through his body.
Yeah, okay. So could I do something cool? I was like, I just thought of something. Can I put my ear to this door and like try to hear what's going on inside?
Yeah. Well, you cast detect magic, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so detect magic. Interestingly enough, you can detect magic because it affects your eyes, not an item or anything. So you can see magical auras. Okay. It does pierce through certain thicknesses of different materials. Now the stone walls are too thick. However, the door is thin enough. We'll just get rid of that for a second. Where's the? Oh, there it is, right in the center. We didn't need the template. All right. So the door is thin enough that the one where it says "Here be dragons," you detect a very faint source of magic. You don't know if it's because it's a small magic source or if it's because it's further away from the door, but you do detect magic coming from behind that door.
I look to the party. Do you think the person we're looking for to deliver this package is inside this room? Maybe they were hiding from the burglars.
I think the best idea would be to hide behind a door saying, "Here be dragons."
Yeah, I agree.
There's multiple ways we can go here.
Do we not want to loot these bags that are around there?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
we
looked
can
at the
loot
one.
the bags around. Did anybody want a healing potion? And for me to, like, Gwen, take this healing potion, and I can roll it for you. I think if it works. Come on, healing.
Walker needs one. He's on.
I'm gonna use cure wounds. I'm gonna use cure wounds on him. Oh, I said ... again.
Yeah, sorry about that. I gotta see if I can do the healing potions a different way. 8.
Right.
That
you
one.
want me to roll just 2d4 every time I use it now? Right now?
It's 2d4. Yeah, that's fine. It's 2d4 plus, and then there's a modifier.
Alrighty.
But
And then I go to Baka and I use cure wounds on him.
Okay, that should work properly.
And then this spell has been working neatly. Yeah, you get 11 points of healing.
Let's go. Thank you.
And then I got one more slot left, I think. Yeah. Wait, is it not? It should be.
No, I gotta.
It should be like. Oh yeah, I got one more. Yeah, it says
You have one
out of
more
4.
first level slot left. Yeah.
All right, so Baka, you heal for 11, and then I'll go to Marjax and I'll heal him. Using my last slot. Here we go. And then you heal for 7.
Thank you.
All right, and I think the person with the most health should open the door.
Which one?
Yeah.
Which one?
Dragons.
All of
Dragon?
them.
Dragons.
There's 2 doors.
Dragons.
What 2 doors?
There's one to the south here.
Yeah.
Over here?
One.
Right here.
Oh, this
Let's see
is
what's-
stairs, and it's a rune over here.
So there's 3
Does
ways.
my
to go.
detect magic know what this is?
Oh, he's.
You did detect
say the
magic, by the
dragon
way,
book.
coming from this circle in like the middle of this, like the little circular area. Gwen, you open up the room, and inside you see a mostly empty room with old rusty pipes, and in the middle of the room is sitting a wooden bucket filled with water and a little, like basically yellow rubber ducky floating in the water.
My
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to be able to see the loot in the corner too?
Yep. I was wondering if anyone would notice it.
Okay.
I tried to pick an icon that kind of matched the background. I'm like, I wonder if someone will notice that.
You guys, be careful for traps.
That can't be real.
Can I?
What you
check it for
talking about,
traps?
Willis?
Is that?
It's the 22 card version too.
Oh no!
It's a full
Guys,
deck.
I found it. Look at this! I found a deck of playing cards.
And when he pulls out the deck of playing cards, Yui, this thing shines like a fucking beacon. It is very magical.
That is extremely magical. What is it?
I
the playing
believe it's labeled as legendary.
The playing cards.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull out one card and go.
Oh, God.
Wait, it's extremely magical.
I wonder how the pictures look.
Okay. I didn't know if we were gonna play with this right away. 1 second.
Oh yeah. Just give me the button and tell me not to push it. Come on now. What's wrong with you?
All right. Yes, legendary magical item. Is there a roll thing on it, or do I have to get a table for this? Oh, it's like use a deck. No, I'm gonna do the roll thing. Okay. Yeah. Many things. Roll table, please.
Oh, this is gonna be a shit show. I'm so excited. Here we are. Okay, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No,
12,
the
13,
bank account.
16? Oh, no, 17, 18. 20, yeah, it's 22 of them. So yeah, roll 1d22.
Oh, I'm so excited.
16. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, God. I shouldn't have given this to you. The skull. You summon an avatar of death, a ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe. It appears in a space of the GM's choice within 10 feet of you, then attacks you, warning all others that you must win the battle alone. The avatar of death fights you until you die or it drops to 0 hit points, whereupon it disappears. If anyone tries to help you, the helper summons its own avatar of death. A creature slain by an avatar of death cannot be restored to life. The avatar of death is technically a CR0? Oh, I see. In this edition, it like scales by you. Like its hit points is like half of your hit points and stuff. So that's actually not too bad. Fuck. Okay. Let me just get a thing out. We're gonna use this postal spark dude to represent the avatar of death for the moment.
It's fitting.
Yo, you good luck. Good luck.
Okay, all right, stop moving for a second because we're going into combat. Shit biscuits. Okay, you guys go into combat. No, not you, you're dead. Because, like, I don't know what you guys are doing, if you're going to be summoning your own avatars of death or what's going on. Or
they said if we help, we have to summon our own avatars.
That is correct, yes. So it basically warns you, like, I am death. Do not interfere. We're just going to roll for all for the moment. So Yui... you are the first to react as death appears. You can't quite see it, but there's like a poof. You can see the magic of it, and you hear the voice. Like everyone very clearly hears the voice and feels the intent of what's going on.
Estella, what should we do? What is this thing? You know anything about this fucking avatar of death?
Like you ask your spear, and the spear is just like, oh hell no. You stay the fuck out of this. You let it be.
I'll use Wild Shape, turn into a mouse, and run.
Okay. All right. So you mouse and nope out. Got it. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know this thing, it won't attack you unless you attack, and in which case you get your own. Like it's only going to attack Gwen, and that's it.
Yeah, I turn into a mouse and I back myself into a corner.
Gwen, you get to react first as death appears in front of you. Let me adjust his hit points because it does not have that many hit points. Actually, what is your current hit points? What are you at? 14. It actually doesn't have that many hit points, which is super nice. Okay, there we go. I'm thinking it'd be sad if you one-shot this. Just like, oh, bam, with a shotgun.
I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Man, this is crazy. Okay, I'm paused. It's still
I'm
paused.
sorry. Yes.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 for some breathing room. And I'm gonna pull another card with an object interaction.
Yeah. 1d22, please. How can this get any worse? He pulls another thing of skulls. Because you can pull the same card twice. As soon as you pull a card, it teleports back into the deck.
Oh! Why would you say that?
Oh, bad luck.
Okay, give me 1 second here. So, apparently I have to name these. Avatar of Death 1. And your avatar of death, 2.
Oh, this is so bad.
Okay. Now you've got 2 avatar of deaths.
Oh,
This is like a
no.
really bad magic hand.
This is bad.
So if you guys
This is
if you
worse
guys
than
fight
the-
one of the avatars now, you'll summon like 2 avatars on yourself.
No.
Ugh, so,
All right,
pull
Gwen.
some, chair,
You've
popcorn,
moved.
and watch
You've
Gwen
made.
die.
You've made an object interaction. You haven't actually done an action yet.
I need. I'm probably gonna die. We need to deliver this package, so somebody needs to come and just take my bag. And this deck of cards, because I'm not gonna make it. Shit.
It does scale to your level in this edition, which is really nice.
I'm gonna start blasting.
And then it started blasting. Oh my god.
Nice.
So you pull another card, and you see, and you're like, another skulls. What does that mean? You hear from behind you, it means me. And you wheel around and go, ah, bang, with the shotgun, like as a reaction, discorporating the avatar of death, like ending it.
All right, one down, guys. Good feelings gone.
Baka.
I'm gonna just chill.
All right. I mean, that's totally up to you. Sure. Orengoth, you're in the room with his avatar of death. He's just looking at you like, what's up?
I'm just gonna move out of here.
Just like slide out, like sidle out. Oh, hey, just nothing.
Later.
I think I'll just end my turn and chill, seeing as Baka.
All right. Marjax, how about you?
I'm not gonna let my friend Gwen get beat up by this thing. I'm running in. I'll summon my own if I have to.
You're
Okay.
summoning 2 on your own?
No,
though,
it's
not
only
just
summoning
us.
one
There's
now.
only one. Only one.
There's only one.
You fucking mad lad.
All right.
I can't believe I gave you guys a deck of many things. The full deck too, not like the limited deck. I gave you an entire deck.
I'm gonna attack him with my short sword.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
That hits 9 points of damage. You actually waste it. Once again, this thing. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But he's dead. I'll like re-roll it, but he's dead. Because of like it has half of Gwen's hit points, so like it wasn't a lot. These you guys got really lucky that you were already like you summoned this at such low levels. Basically, at higher levels, these things will just waste you. Yeah. However, now you've got one that like appears behind you, going, Yui.
With,
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I am not helping in this fight. I'm not gonna summon another avatar of death.
Now, if Yui, or not Yui, if Gwen helps, Marjax, does another one spawn? Because
Yes,
that's the
because
one
this is
Marjax.
Marjax's avatar of death. If anyone hits this avatar of death but Marjax, it summons another avatar of death.
What
See
if
what
I
you did,
pass
Marjack?
the help?
It's okay.
What
We have
if
to
I
keep the
pass
package
the
holder
help?
safe.
Each avatar of death is tied to a particular person. If anyone but them attacks it, it summons another one. Like, if I was running experience, I guess it would be a good way to farm experience.
Yeah, that is a good way to farm experience if you're running it.
But we're running milestones.
What if I passively help them?
You'd have to be supporting by giving health or.
Let me
like,
read this
shield.
one carefully. I believe it says if you help. If anyone tries to help you, it doesn't say attack, it just help you. So you can't even heal him, buff him, distract the avatar, anything.
No, nothing. Okay, I'm still gonna be a little mouse, and I'm gonna hide in this corner over here.
Okay.
And I'm just let y'all deal with it.
Squeak, squeak. Got it. Okay, Gwen. Quick is yelling in the chat for you to take a particular action.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull another card. I'm gonna get right in the doorway and pull another one and hope that I don't pull the same card for a third time, because
I can't believe you pulled the skull twice.
It's my luck.
Pulled the skull twice.
22, so the last one. Oh! Oh! The Void. This black card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the DM's choice somewhere else in the multiverse. One or more powerful beings guard this place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated, although not dead. A wish spell cannot even restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it. You draw no more cards.
Oh.
So you're sucked into a
Now we
void?
gotta carry her body with us.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna start rolling up a new character.
Yeah, you're basically dead for all intents and purposes. Somewhere out there in some like
You're dead.
other void plane or something, some like titan is guarding your soul.
Damn. Gwen, you
What?
There's
That's
no way we
incredible.
can retrieve this unless we just stumble upon this like place.
It's anywhere. It doesn't have to be within the city. Anywhere within the multiverse.
multiverse.
Different
It
dimension.
could be in the Feywilds. It could be it could be anywhere. It could be in the dark version of the Fey.
No, we should just
place.
leave Gwen's body there then. There's no point in carrying it. Or okay, gotcha.
Wait, we could bury it at least. You dark fuck.
Just leaves you to rot in a wizard tower.
Does that count me as dead?
Technically, you're just incapacitated. You're not dead.
Oh, it took her soul.
It just
Yeah.
her soul was left her
Oh,
body.
your body is still here.
She's just in a
Your
coma.
body's gonna rot.
So realistically, so long as you keep my body in a safe place, you can use my bag forever.
Well,
like my bag of-
you'll die eventually. You'll starve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll rot. You'll die. It's okay.
Well, you'll
I'm
die
a
of thirst
centaur.
before
I
you
can
starve.
Carry all their stuff.
Can we loot the body? Maybe.
Yeah, can we loot the bag before she?
I will set it up so that you can loot her body. You're done. Depending on what happens with this Avatar of Death, you're done the majority of combats for this session. So I will set it up so you can loot the body afterwards. I'll like set a thing up for next time.
So can we get those same cards then? And
Oh yeah. Oh, you guys got you
Why
still
would
have
you
the
wanna
deck.
Play with them after that.
Yo, he just got his soul stolen.
yeah,
wanna
but if
play
there's that bad of cards, that makes me think how
stolen.
good of a cards are there, man.
The green.
No.
It's a
Yeah,
game.
There's gotta be.
animals.
That's a
You
you're
gotta
talking
watch
to the
this whole
stock
party
guy.
guy.
I once played a
reward.
I once played a dwarf in a campaign that just to see what they did, went into a city, went up to some homeless people and be like, hey, you want to see a magic trick? Pick a card, any card.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can we
Yeah.
just carry these cards around with us for now?
Cool.
You guys
Alright.
can do whatever you want
Marjack
with the
has to
cards.
fight.
And yeah, I'll set them up as a loot object afterwards. Anyways, so that was Gwen. Bach, are you doing anything?
Nope.
Okay, Avatar of Death 3.
Weak.
Let's get into this. Okay, Avatar of Death. Let's get back to you. Reaping Scythe. Here we are. So it is a D20. 5 to hit. That is a 24 because that is a 19 on the die. Oh shit. And that is how much damage here? You don't have any resistance to necrotic, so I'm just gonna lump the dice together. So 2d8 plus 3 at your level. So you take 12 points of damage from the Reaping Scythe.
Damn.
Oi.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. Orengoth, you doing anything?
I'll just chill. I don't want to spawn anymore. I don't know what to do.
Marjax.
I'm frozen.
All right, I'm taking a step back and I'm shooting a bow at him.
All right.
Oh, do I have? I gotta make sure that I still have arrows. Yeah, I got 14. Okay. Shooting him.
This is an
Shooting a
important
bow at
roll.
him.
No pressure. Don't fuck it up.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Oh.
Actually, what is his armor class? Oh my god. No, yeah, that's definitely a miss. They have an armor class of 20.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect. It was nice knowing you guys.
Yui.
I'm gonna spend this turn to cry.
Okay, sitting in the corner and crying.
Cry as a mouse.
Gwen
my
is
mini
dead. Baka.
Gwen is dead.
Oh man, well I guess I'm going to
I guess just move and get. I can't move down. It won't let me move. I guess I'll just chill.
You can't move? Should be able
Yeah.
to. Are you on the right tool? Or are you in the targeting tool by accident?
No, I don't think so. I have the little 4 boxes selected. Let me hit Q again. No. Well, it's fine. I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
I'll chill and refresh. We'll do that. See if that
Okay.
fixes it.
All right.
So you can
Okay.
bypass it all.
Avatar of Death. Yeah, that is a. Oh, that's a miss. So the whoosh of this like shadowy spectral scythe just misses you. Orengoth, I'm assuming you're doing nothing.
Wow.
Marjax.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him. Stabby, stab, stab.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, you really need these
Oh,
rolls.
no. I feel like your mayonnaise arms would have
Okay.
been better.
Yui's not doing anything. Baka's not doing anything. Avatar of Death again.
No, Marjax, I love you.
Will 15 hit you? Yes, it does.
Oh, no.
Minimum damage is enough to reap your soul.
Yep.
As I am sorry you were instantly slain.
Now, can I do like save the dying or whatever that spell is, or spare the dying, or is he
That's
dead?
only to stabilize him if they're dying. He's dead.
No.
He's dead. Not even a wish can bring him back. Death claimed him.
We lost 2 people.
Good news is the avatar goes away. I will have both of their equipments for you guys next time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to leave that there for the moment. We're gonna move this to Theater of the Mind to sort of figure out the rest of this. As cool as the rest of my map was, and I wanted to show it off, I'll let you guys sort of explore it after if you want to look at it, because it did have like 3 floors to it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I noticed they had like extra floors.
We couldn't
But
even make it past the first floor for the first floor without killing 2.
well, it was you guys basically killed yourself. But yeah. So we're gonna leave it there, but basically there was some things to explore and look at and travel and whatnot. I will still let you sort of look at it next week, as there's still a chance of some secrets to plunder if you wish to steal from this wizard. But you are able to find him, and the wizard. Here we are. Quefflebon, you'll find him at the top of the second tower, at which point you are able to
lie to our wizard.
you're able to solemnly, after probably apologizing for the dead bodies littered through the bottom of his tower, give him the package.
Yes. Can I just give it to him as a wolf?
Yeah.
So I can hide my tears.
Okay, so you see, when you give him the package, do you say anything, or do you, like, he's just like, "Oh, thank you for the package"?
No, I just go, "Oh," as a wolf and run away.
Okay, all right. And do you just like basically nope? Do you guys nope out? But I'm assuming taking the bodies of your friends with you.
Oh yeah, we're taking the bodies.
Okay, all right. So you with that, we're gonna go back to the main screen. You have noped out. You've taken the bodies of your friends with you. You've delivered the package. As you leave, the door on the wizard's tower actually like melds away till there's no longer doors on this tower, as this wizard realizes he has some cleaning up to do. And yes, I mean, you didn't collect the postage fee with Sucked, but you did manage to deliver the package for free. Unfortunately, you did not ask for the postage fee, which was 37 trade gold bars.
God damn it. I walk back.
There's no door anymore.
No door.
Good times.
Okay.
So that is where we're going to leave for tonight. We have 2 new characters that are going to have to come in next week as we... This was...
Marcus, you just got new arms, bro! Come on!
Gwyn, the death icon in your character is almost like a perfect mask. You're like peeking through it. This was a hell of an episode. We will have to figure out what happens next week. I will converse with those that need to make new characters, help you through it if you need to. And we will get set up. I will also make sure that there's like next week on like the main page, I'll like set up a loot on the main page you guys can loot from that will be from your dead friends. And good times. I hope everyone had a pretty good session, all things considered.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
it was great.
Fantastic.
It was great.
Whew, I was not expecting deaths tonight. I was a little worried about the fireball, and it was more effective than I thought. I like Deck of Many Things. I thought you guys were gonna like read it and be a little more, because it has the descriptions of all of the cards in it. I thought you guys were gonna be a little more reluctant. But no, that's fine.
I tried to warn him how much magic it was.
And it's not like you rolled the thing like you get a wish or like you get a whole bunch of money. No, you rolled fucking death twice and then void.
It's definitely my luck. Like that just sounds so right. Like,
This was a shit show and I loved it. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love RPGs.
Yeah, this was great.
Thank you for everyone in the chat that joined us today. Good times. Shout out to everyone that was here. The M16 VSAK 47 Big Kev talking with Adam quick. All the people that were here. There's actually a fair amount of you that were chatting today. Thank you everyone that joined. Like, subscribe, follow depending on which platform you're on, YouTube or Twitch or whatever. I will be back on, well, probably Wednesday for a video game, but I will be back on Thursday for another session of Secrets of Cats, our Fate RPG, where everyone plays magical cats going against Lovecraftian horrors and protecting the humans, currently in the Vatican City. So good times. And then we'll be back again next Sunday for more Postmasters of the Universe. As always, stay healthy, stay